It's party time! Hello, everybody. Welcome to another game of Tales from the Loop. I am Colin Eustace, your dream weaver, your shaman, your archbishop of the strange and the weird. Today we're going to be going through a game called Late Returns. It's going to be taking place in 1989, the summer, Anytown, USA. And without further ado, here are your kids and players.
Woo!
That was such a good intro. Makes me feel really bad about my murder mystery intro. Are you guys ready?
None of us met it.
Were.
It's all good. We'll build back up to that momentum. All right, yeah. So if everyone wants to go around, and then we'll get to Zane at the end, and he can maybe get a little bit of a flavor for how everything is, hearing everyone else go through it.
Who do you want to start with?
Anyone.
I'll go first.
Just please, someone.
I've been doing a lot of talking today. I can do it. I'm Cassandra. I'm playing Gracie Johnson. She is now a 17-year-old weirdo. She started this game as a 14-year-old, so I'm excited to keep playing her. Let's see here. Important things about her: she loves to skateboard. She skateboards with Charlie all the time. We do sick kick flips. We use kick flips to save the world one year. So
that's a true story, viewers. They saved the world doing kick flips.
Yeah, it happened. So yeah, she does that, and then she's got a sweet little fort in the woods with Charlie and Touch.
It's a good fort.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, go ahead. Someone else.
Hello, my name is Touch Phillip. I've also grown older, and my voice has grown lower. I'm still into Forth in the Wood, but I also like very cool things, like pretending to be an investigator, private eye. I have my own firm. I look into mysteries, and after seeing one too many serious things around town, I've come to the conclusion that this Anytown, USA is a raging shithole.
Wow. I don't know if I can handle Touch Phillips that makes swears. That's like
this is kind of a grown-up R-rated Touch. This is new.
Touch, what was your iconic item?
As NC 17 years old.
This is Touch Phillip. Nice.
Yes.
What was your iconic item? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, Touch?
Yeah.
You still have the time-traveling umbrella?
Yeah, you had a ton of stuff.
I have a number of very intense pieces of equipment.
True.
I have a pocket calculator. I recently invested in a calculator watch, and I have an umbrella that allows me to travel through time. In addition, I have a skateboard that I still cannot ride.
That's right, we got you one.
Are you in the skateboard gang with Charlie and Gracie?
Yes, but I am still terribly uncoordinated despite my age.
Oh, I just remember. Charlie, Gracie, do you guys still have that baby dinosaur? From your time-traveling adventure?
That's right.
Probably.
We keep it in the fort in the woods.
That's right. With and Itzon's character has a talking bird, if I remember right, with a little thing on his head. Yeah. It's wild. It's wild, folks.
I almost forgot we had the dinosaur. Yeah, we keep it in the woods. It's still ours.
It's a baby Triceratops. It had a name. Oh, wasn't it? Did we just call it Tony Hawk?
I think so. Yeah.
I think it was Tony Hawk, the baby.
No. We met Tony Hawk because we did sick kick flips to save the world.
Do a kickflip.
We might have also named our Triceratops Tony
Hawk. It's possible.
You'll find that we are steeped in lore, Thane.
Yeah,
I'm already blown away.
Peter Weller showed up. What was it? Capital Carnage? Wasn't that it?
I don't remember.
Nope. Don't remember him.
He fell in love with Touch's mom.
Yes.
He Touch's dad, but Touch was not having
remember this.
Oh.
Did he ever? He
Miller
didn't,
is a
he didn't
raging
stick around, I
asshole.
don't think. Did
No,
Didn't he also like have to go
think
back
Touch banished him.
into his timeline to feed
Touch
his
did
cats or
banish him.
something?
He didn't want to. I think Touch. If I remember right, Touch like 69 him like out of like later. Like he's like
Yeah,
"No."
I star 69'd him. Hey,
Or did I meant 86th.
yeah,
Sorry.
I didn't.
That was a bit of a Freudian slip, I guess.
Really different things.
Touch still
Oh
69.
boy. Oh boy.
Was it for Peter Weller or was it for Touch? Who knows? We'll never understand. I might be talking too much and my tiredness might be showing, so let's
Good.
maybe get to someone else.
How about Bud?
Sure.
Bud, sure. Yeah, Bud can go. Bud is Bud Kinski. He's 18 years old. He works odd jobs around town. He doesn't go to school. He hasn't gone to school since that zombie shit a couple of years ago. He also works picks up a couple shifts at the convenience store. He's probably known by most high school kids as that guy at parties who has the beard.
good.
You know,
I like it.
kinda, he's trying to get by. Doesn't have a dinosaur or nothing. Got a truck though.
Is that your iconic item? Your truck?
Yes, it is.
You got a brand new truck.
He got
Yeah.
a brand new
For you.
truck. He got a brand new truck. He from his pal Hef, who is now an
Nice.
accomplished, famous writer and
Cool.
journalist and conspiracy theorist.
Nice.
hmm
I am Charlie Armstrong. I am also 17. I'm a troublemaker. Gracie and I are like BFF skateboard friends forever. We have baby Triceratops that lives in the woods. I was a founding member of Kickflips for Kids, but I have moved on as my interests have matured, and I have now started, like, I'm really passionate about animals. I like once helped a bird with a broken wing, and I have now started Ollies for Otters, which is my otter conservation slash skateboarding club.
I wish I could give inspiration out because that's amazing. That's amazing.
Also, props to me for remembering not one, but 2 skateboard moves.
Killing it.
I don't think I could name a third. I wanted to say a half pipe, but I feel like that's a snowboard.
Or surfing?
Neither.
Could
Neither.
be surfing?
Or maybe.
Is that Charlie?
That's me, yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm Derek. I'm a rock. I'm 14. I'm a little tall for my age. I moved here. If you really want to know from where, it's San Quali. I came from San Quali, okay? Like, I can't tell you more than that. Figure it out. I got two iconic items, really important to me. One of them is this really cool necklace shaped like a sword. I'm pretty sure I can pick any lock, but I've never tried. You can't tell because the sunglasses, but my eyes are like always mostly closed. And then my other item, I mean, don't make me don't make me deal of it, okay? I have a prosthetic leg. It has a hidden compartment, and I like to stuff stuff inside of it, okay? There's things inside my leg.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the props out, yes.
Yeah, okay. And my favorite song is "Wouldn't It Be Nice" by the Beach Boys because I have great taste, and I just seem like I'm vibing with you guys. Okay, I like what I'm hearing.
I'm really liking Derek, yeah.
You have a prosthetic leg. Is that giving you 3 legs in total, or are you missing?
Man,
Oh no.
Or you're just
Already
whatever.
off the rails.
Is it yours or is this an obtained prosthetic?
Yeah, did you find it somewhere?
it's
Did you steal it?
dude. I feel like we all have 3 legs. You know what I mean? We got the 1, 2, and you got the. But like,
Is your prosthetic or
it's my right leg. If you have to know, I don't just above the knee and down. It's gone.
okay?
Proud to say I only have 2.
Gracie, love you. And I want to have a good time. That's why I'm here.
Love it. All right. And then last but not least, Jing Cho.
Okay, so I'm Jing Cho. I am 14 years old because we should all start at level 1. I'm very young and I hate absolutely everything because of my age. I'm misunderstood and no one gets me. And I am a computer geek. I don't know what that means yet, but I'll figure that out. I have an item to myself that is of no substantial meaning or substantial ability, but it is a little teddy bear eye on a necklace because when I was old enough to not give a shit about all of my toys as a kid, I ripped out the eye of my favorite teddy bear and put it on a necklace, so I still have it.
It's hardcore.
I'm scared of you.
Anybody. I'm moody.
Wait, did we also hear from Bud?
We heard from Bud.
Yeah.
Did you
Oh,
fall?
man.
Did you fall asleep, Touch?
Bud's got a car. It was real
Don't even joke about that. It's gonna
You
happen.
even asked.
yeah.
We talked
He's
about
the
his
guy at
truck.
the party with the beer.
Were you
I
getting
forget that he has. Sometimes I
were you
just
getting your
you know,
umbrella while I was introducing myself?
think he
It's
was time
very
traveling.
polite.
sometimes I hear things, but they don't register because I'm so deep in an investigation that I block out from my mind palace all the things that are not pertinent to the case.
The Mind Palace.
Also, I am very tired.
This is gonna be a long ride till 2:00. Viewers, get
This is gonna be
ready.
great.
Buckle up.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. I'm gonna love it.
gnarly.
All right. Jing, is that all from you?
I believe so because I don't know what else that I could do or be or have.
Okay.
I think the only
I
other
love
thing
it.
that's not like numbers driven is that
Okay.
they generally say like pick a song that represents you. Like what
Yeah.
would it's like for me, Weirdo, I go with Season of the
And
Witch.
this is what year is this?
89. We're gonna do this.
It's a Billy Idol song, White Wedding.
I like it.
Nice.
It's just mad and angry.
Yeah.
Good. I like that.
Trying to.
I forgot one really important detail. We circle back to Derek.
Yeah. Yes.
Guys,
Anything from Derek.
I forgot to tell you. I know everyone lies about this. My uncle works for Nintendo though. Like he actually does. I really want you guys to know.
Can you get us some games?
Yeah, can you
No.
get us a Nintendo?
Oh,
Do you have a Nintendo?
I don't have a Nintendo. I don't have shit.
I'm sorry.
did-
I have 3
did- this is-
VHS
this is-
tapes.
This is my proof though. He went and he visited headquarters and he gave me this hat. And if you can see, there's a pigeon on it, and the back says pigeon shit. You can't get that except from Nintendo.
That's a Nintendo licensed product.
Yeah. Come on, man.
I am going to take a step back and change my song already to "Bad Reputation" by John They don't give a
Nice.
damn.
That one feels even better, even more
Yeah, I don't give a
appropriate.
damn
As a
about
rocker.
anything,
Love
let
it.
alone my bad reputation.
All
My
right.
favorite song is still the theme to Ghostbusters because even in 1989 it still slaps.
Still slaps.
I'd like to expand your cultural landscape by introducing you to a wonderful world of ska. Perhaps you've heard of Op Ivy or The Specials. Maybe you should educate yourself like Derek has by
Do they
moving
have
beyond
fancy
the
dance?
simple.
Do they have a fancy dance?
Yes,
Do the
Do they
dance.
do the dance?
yes. I would do it, but I don't want to embarrass anyone if they don't know it.
Then I'm out.
Also, my carpet is not slippery enough.
Mine would be if my knees can't do that nowadays.
I took 2 ibuprofen before we started this stream. So no shame.
We're rocking and rolling. All right.
Hey, everybody ska dance. Everybody get up.
Everyone's got a ticking time bomb going on. And we all got to get to
Woo!
Woo!
We're all the
All right.
bomb, man.
Okay, so Yep, summer 1989, Anytown, USA. You guys, you're a pretty loose and cool group of friends.
Heck yeah.
From I don't know, maybe a flyer or maybe paper, word of mouth, whatever. You heard that Mr. Fred Tanner, the local librarian, is looking for a good group of kids or anyone really to come and help run the summer bookmobile program. The bookmobile is actually pretty sweet. It's been in use for the library for about the past 4 years. It was donated from a mysterious and very generous benefactor who gifted the library a converted charter bus that's fitted with a fully stocked selection of novels and books, magazines. There's a little kind of cubby where people can do puzzles and stuff like that or sit and read their books. There's even a TV with a VCR and a selection of VHS cassettes that you can kind of pick from. And also this donor left enough money, at least this is what Mr. Tanner says, enough money that the library won't have to worry about funding through the next generation. So you guys will find yourselves kind of maybe meeting up on your way to go into the library to talk to Mr. Tanner about taking the job. And it's a very modest library, but a nice one. It's a good selection of books coming in, and Mr. Tanner, the librarian, and his assistant librarian, Mrs. Farmiga, are just the most pleasant people. And we'll begin with you guys. I don't know, maybe you're saying hi to each other.
Hi.
Oh, hey, bud. How's it going?
It's going all right, Touch. How you doing?
Excellent. I'm just here to pick up some books that I have on loan. Perhaps you've heard of Encyclopedia Brown, one of the finest sleuths of all time.
I have not. I have only heard of Encyclopedia Britannica.
Ah, well, convenient for you. He has the entire Britannica inside his head-tanica. And that is how he solves mysteries.
How do you get it in there, Magic?
Well, bud, it's a little something called reading.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
Excellent.
Yo.
How was your summer?
It's kind of like my not summer. I don't really go to school anymore, so it's just the same shit, different day. This bookmobile is pretty cool though. I know they used to just do it out of the back of my truck. They just throw some books in the back of my truck, and wherever I parked, kids would go take them out of it. And there was no really accounting. We lost a lot of materials that way. This is a much better system. I'm really excited about it.
I remember that distinctly. I believe that I checked out where the red fern grows. It was quite sad. Not just because I got it from your trunk, but also the story itself.
I don't think it's sad to take a book out of the back of a truck. I think that's community gathering. That's organic, man.
It was more the things that were attached to the book as a result of riding around in the trunk.
Oh,
but gum, refuse,
sure,
some sort of dark stain, which was sticky. I believe it was molasses.
Might have been.
At this point, the doors open, and a man in his 60s, kind of salt and pepper hair, gold wire-rimmed glasses, a little bit of a pot belly on a lanky frame, and wearing a nice little kind of threadbare cardigan with the nice kind of leather elbow patches, comes out and he starts sweeping in front of the entrance to the library, and he's like, "Oh, are you kids here for the bookmobile job?"
Yeah, I am. I'm always looking for work.
All right. Hey, just gonna be you two then?
No, I like books.
I didn't see you back there, little buddy.
I'm kind of tall for my age, dude. I can see why you might think. I'm kind of down,
little buddy, age-wise.
Oh, well, yeah, I like books. I like the way you start on page 1 and you go from there. It's just, I really dig go to 2 after that. Do you know how books work? You look like you do.
Yeah, that's part of the magic of reading is going 1 to 2, 2 to 3, so on and so forth. It's a journey.
That's Squid, man. I love it.
Excuse me?
That's Squid, man. Sorry, I'm from San Qualia.
Never been.
You should go.
Squid's the new word you guys are using?
You're not using it right.
Okay. Well, why don't you guys follow me on inside and I can get you the keys and some money for gas and take you out back and show you where the bus is. And
that's Squid. Let's go.
It's very Squid. Yeah. Yeah.
Charlie's gonna roll up on your skateboard and do like a sweet like grind on the stair rail.
Whoa! Hey! No skateboards!
No skateboards!
No, you guys are ruining my beautiful library.
Hey, sweet grind, Charlie.
Sweet Ollie Octopus. Loved it.
What did you just say?
Sweet Ollie Octopus, Charlie.
Gazoon tight.
Buenos dias, Charles.
Derek here is very into tentacles.
That's the thing.
Yeah, wherever he's from, they're like that's just the vibe there is.
Is he from Japan?
I don't know.
I'm from San Qualia. Okay?
I don't know where that is.
I can't be any more specific than that.
That sounds made up.
It does sound made up.
You take.
Where is San Qualia?
Okay.
I mean, we have a dinosaur.
You get on the
It's a long way
405.
from any town, USA. That's for damn sure.
Like 20 miles down the 405, and then you just go that way. I don't know, man. I can't drive.
409, like that stuff you clean the counter with.
Yeah.
I don't. What, you got a counter? Rich people.
Yeah. So Mr. Tanner's kind of like looking at you guys having this conversation. He's like, all right, who's ready to go on back?
I was ready to go around back.
All right, let's go. And he leads you through the library and out the back door. And out there is this beautiful coach, obviously converted to the nines. Looks just the most high-tech 1989 van you could ever wish for, or bus, whatever. So yeah, he kind of gets you a tour of the whole thing, shows you all the ins and outs of it. And then he's like, well, here's the route with your stops. Here's the keys and some a little bit of money for gas, and I want you to get receipts for those. And I guess without further ado, you guys can head on out if you want. Just have a good day. Don't get into too much trouble.
Do you have like a predetermined route for this thing to go on?
Yeah. Check it out here. And he shows you the kind of like every day you're going to be following like a little different thing, and spending the majority of your day kind of almost at like one stop in itself. And it looks like your first one's going to be set up at the local park.
Nice.
Let's go park at the park, guys.
Yeah. Super squid, brah.
Oh, totally.
Did I use it right?
Are you catching
Crushed
what
it.
he has?
Oh.
I don't
What?
understand.
Contagious?
Don't be aggressive,
Yeah.
Charlie. Let's just go.
And at this point, we need to figure out who's going to be the driver.
I feel
Well,
like that's
some of
Bud's
us legally
gig.
cannot drive, right?
I
That is true.
Well, are you guys not picking me because I have a prosthetic leg and you don't think I can work the pedals? That's just
What?
Are
That's
you
ableist.
are you 16?
Aren't you 14, dude?
Oh, that's right. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Yeah. Get in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kids in the back seat.
All right, and Bud, you're a seasoned driver, so you don't need to do any rolls or anything to figure out how this thing works. You are.
Wait. Does Bud? Do we need a special class of license to drive a bus?
I feel like Bud has a CDL.
Okay.
Yeah, if that's what
Probably.
you need, Bud's got it.
If he doesn't, it's a fake ID that says it's a CDL.
Yeah. He just wrote CDL like in
Yeah.
Sharpie on it.
And no one argues.
No one argues. They're not sure.
All right. So you guys drive out to the park and you set up. It's a nice sunny day, beautiful summer day. You're almost kind of a little bit bummed that you took this because you'd like to be outside, maybe.
We are outside.
Well, like outside.
Okay. I mean,
Okay. All right, so you stop at the park, and yeah, it's pretty boring. I don't know. Maybe you're looking at the VHSs, maybe think about popping something in. When a little boy comes on, he's like, "Excuse me, do you have any choose your own adventure books?"
Do we know what kind of books we even have?
Let me tell you about the greatest freaking adventure of all time. It's called The Fellowship of the Ring, and we have it right here. I'm sorry, but sometimes you don't choose your adventure. The adventure chooses you. Even if you're just a little hobbit that has adventured beyond the walls of the Shire. I highly recommend it. It's Touch's Book of the Week.
Who's Touch?
I am Touch.
Oh wow, you're a big kid, huh?
I'm...
Or are you an adult, mister? I can't tell. I'm only 6.
6-year-olds are idiots.
It's never too early to learn about true evil.
Yeah.
Yes, this book is for you. It will teach you right from wrong. Also, there are elves in it, and elves are really fucking badass.
Oh golly, I love elves. Have you ever seen that movie with that Tom Cruise guy and there's all those elves in it? That's one of my favorites.
Yes, Bram Stoker's Dracula is the best. I don't think
I
that's
think
come
it's
out yet.
called Legend.
It's close. That was the late
Yeah,
80s, early 90s,
yeah.
right? Maybe 92. We're living in a futuristic 80s. It came out
Yeah.
earlier here.
Oh yeah, I remember what you're talking about now. Yeah, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
yeah.
Starring a very young Keanu Reeves and a very young
Very young.
Winona Ryder. It's amazing I
It's
know
no
about that
job.
since I'm only 6. I
Yeah.
should
Yeah, I was like, who let you
Mask
watch
and Mask.
Dracula?
Parents let you
That's
watch
funny.
that.
It has
You
a
have
huge
mature
grasp
taste,
on
and I
acting.
admire that. That's why I know you will love this.
I'd like to take it out if I could.
Excellent. Bud, what is our policy on checking out books? How do we do this again?
They can.
Excellent.
Do I need
Here.
a library card? Because I don't have one of those.
No,
You get your library
cards
card.
are
That's
for-
one of the services that we provide here on the Bookmobile, right? Like
Yes.
Touch. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Seems-
Here are the form.
solid.
Please write words on it, and then you will be able to take books from us.
Okay. And he's writing his name out, and you notice like it's a mixed hodgepodge of like capital letters and small letters all throughout. And
Oh, is there a backwards E? I hope
there's a backwards R.
Yeah, no doubt. No
Um,
doubt.
And for address, he drew a picture of a house.
I know that house.
Oh,
He's like, okay, is this all you need?
perfect. You did a great
Good
job,
enough.
buddy. High five.
Bye. And he's going off the bus and he falls off the last step. Ow!
hey.
Oh,
He'll go help him. You okay? Hey.
But he just kind of scampers off.
Okay.
It's okay,
all right.
buddy. Rub
Yeah.
some dirt on it. Get back out there.
That was adventure choosing you.
that's what I'm gonna say every time I fall down now,
That was adventure
Um,
choosing.
which is a
That's
shocking.
what I'm going to say when I fall asleep
Not
later in the
basic.
session. It was an adventure choosing me.
Yeah. And a couple more hours go by. It's a really slow day. And next comes on an older man. And he's like, hey, you got any of the Louis L'Amour Westerns?
No.
Like you want a book from the western part of the bus?
Yeah, could you maybe point me on yonder?
I don't have a compass, man.
Derek, just follow your
we're just on
heart.
a bus.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but
I got a mystery. You want a mystery?
He's from a fantasy place.
Oh,
Doesn't understand.
I'm saying Qualia.
Land overrun with squid.
okay.
It sounds terrifying.
Can anyone point me to a Western?
Yeah, I can do it.
Go back there.
Oh,
Lasso you up a Western.
appreciate
sir.
it, ma'am.
Yeah, most of these were in my truck for a time, so I'm pretty familiar with the collection.
The most grizzled 18-year-old ever.
He has been through some shit.
You did not go through the zombie apocalypse. You don't know.
And yeah, so and this guy, he goes and browses through, gets a stack of Westerns off, no problem.
Wait, are we gonna make him apply for a library?
He's already got one, this guy.
Oh,
He's
perfect.
a smooth operator.
How are they going to know where to return it?
What's your
What a
name?
mobile unit.
My name, my
You just-
name?
I like to meet people. What's your name?
Some people call me Bud.
Bud? This
Richard.
guy's Bud. You gotta have a new
That
name.
guy's Bud.
No shit.
Oh shit! You're a Bud too?
Yeah, I'm Bud.
Real name Bud?
Well, my real name is Bud Rick.
Oh, I'm Bud Ferd.
Budford. So you're a hoity-toity Bud then. You come from
Oh well, I don't know
come
about
from
that.
good
now.
stock.
Do you have a counter?
I've got about 4.
Yeah. Hoity-toity.
Indeed. Good day.
Strategy that we
Bud.
we give out the
Later,
books
bud.
and then you return the books to the library.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so
People can come back here. You might see some people returning in later days,
Okay.
but also the books can go
Okay.
back into the library and they'll just get funneled through
Okay.
again.
it is like a mobile library, and not like in my head I'm thinking Scholastic Book Fair where you buy it and it's
That sounds
yours.
so
But
right.
it's
Oh
not.
no, no, it's just it's a good chunk of like maybe like the more popular kind of stuff that they maybe get like a lot of like donations of. So it's like, okay, well we've got multiple of Lord of the Rings. Let's put it on the bus and get out and go out to people who normally I don't know are too lazy or just maybe aren't. But yeah.
Got it. That makes sense. Okay, my
So-
head was stuck on the wrong thing. I was like, what are we doing?
So we're going up
Just
and
giving
soliciting
books to
people
people.
and trying to get them to check out a book.
Gracie's like, why
Just
did
you're doing basically a nice like kind of community public service of like we're here to facilitate your reading needs if you're inclined.
Are we getting volunteer hours for this, or are we being paid?
You're getting straight up paid.
Okay.
This is a job, yeah.
Okay.
I take a book randomly and then try to get someone to read it outside the bus. I'm just gonna like start accosting people.
Okay. Give me
Which book is it?
It's gonna be a mystery.
a charm and heart roll.
Oh, that's
the book
that's
is a mystery,
Ah,
or the book
that's-
is like about a mystery?
no, the book's a mystery. Mostly because I ripped out half the chapters.
And I'll want 1 success.
1 6. Oh, I got 7 dice. It's gonna be easy.
But there was a roll last night that had 7. None of them went, so
Yeah.
don't count on it.
I only got 1 actually.
That's all you needed. All right, yeah. So you go out, and why don't you describe this first person that you get on the hook for reading a book?
Describe them. Ugh. All right. So like walking out, lady on the bench. I'm like, she needs a book. She's got that needs a book look on her face. I'm like, yeah, okay. I walk over to her with this book. It's a mystery book, but like I said, I ripped out half the chapters. I didn't do a good job. Like some of the chapters are like half the pages, so I didn't even like fully go to the theme. I'm like, lady, you look like a Miss Diane. I don't listen if she says her real name. You're gonna read this book. Just give me your name. I'll write it down. And then I again don't listen to her name, and I just walk back and hand her the book.
Beautiful. And yeah, it goes. You wouldn't think it would be a successful interaction, but something about your aura. Who knows? This lady's like, I'm gonna read this book, even if she sees pages kind of like half torn and stuff. She's into it.
I go back to Gracie, the high five. We high five, and I say, "Squid."
Squid.
Squid. Yeah.
Right.
Right. And then like right about then you hear from outside the bookmobile, someone kind of like almost like they're humming their own theme song. And you hear someone like ba 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 ba. And then coming onto the bus like he owns the place is this guy looking all Steven Seagal. He's got very cool American flag sunglasses on. And he's like, Bad Barry's in the building.
Do not make eye contact with Mr. Connors. He is bad to the bone.
Oh,
I
I
screamed,
see you heard
"This is
me.
the library."
That is right. I am bad to the bone.
Yeah.
And now,
Good way.
show me the Reagan and the Nixon biographies, please.
We don't have those.
Why.
What?
We don't have those.
What do you mean? They're only the two greatest presidents ever. What do you mean you don't have those books?
We only
We
have
don't.
books.
There's only so much room on the bus. We can't carry around biographies of all the
Yeah,
presidents.
we only
Are
have
you-
books people like on this book.
Everybody likes those books. Oh, what are you talking about?
I
Son,
get
son, let me tell you something. I'm a true patriot. You can tell by the sunglasses. You can tell by the pants. You can tell by the ponytail. Let me tell you, only the realest people read about Nixon and Reagan. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
And that's a double barrel blast of truth. Boom! Buckshot! Blammy!
I get up and pick up a book off the shelf that I know what I'm picking up. I walk back and I give him the book. The book says How to Tell If You're a Narc. And I go, read up. Get
Son,
out.
I don't like the cut of your jib. I don't like what you're selling. I don't like what you're inferring. But you know what? If you're going to trash those good narcotics police officers out there, you do it on someone else's watch, not mine. Now, who do I have to talk to maybe get a Spiro Agnew book in here?
You can write a letter to the library board.
I'm gonna look over at Bud and go, I don't know who this new kid is, but I like the cut of his jib, and I don't care what Barry Badbones says.
It's Bad Berry. I heard that. Okay, if you guys don't have any literature, what do you got in the VHS?
Excuse me,
Any
we operate
definition?
exclusively in Betamax?
What?
Betamax.
I see
Perhaps
right
you've heard
there.
of
That's VHS.
the disc?
Hand me a VHS. I'll take a Clint Eastwood.
No,
I'll
we do
take
not have any
anything.
VHS. Sir,
I'm looking right at him.
sir. This is not...
You gonna do this to me? You gonna jam me up?
Listen,
You
I
gonna
am a
jam me?
student. I am a
I'm bad to
student.
the bone.
I do not
Bad,
care whether
bad,
you are
bad
bad
to
or
the
not.
bone.
You are disgracing yourself in this hallowed institution. This is a mobile made to carry books and distribute them to people. And I will not have you disparaging the good name of books in light of some sort of VHS.
Kids.
I can tell by your taste in books
Ooh.
that you don't like superior products. So if you are not interested in Laserdiscs or Betamax, then perhaps you can exit our bookmobile forthwith.
I was thinking about doing that already, but my eyes just caught some Ayn Rand over there. Excuse me, if you would. And he walks down and starts cruising some of like the Atlas Shrugged and whatnot. At this point,
Why is that even on this bus? I'm gonna throw that out the window later.
Instead of fucking
That,
dog, put it
I
on there,
say,
that's what-
Charles,
at this point, a new customer comes on. The guy looks a little odd for late 80s. Wearing a fishing hat. He's kind of got Buddy Holly sunglasses on. Bowling shirt, plaid shorts, calf high socks, and some nice penny loafers. And he's like, wow, It's bigger on the inside, isn't it?
Sir, are
Totally,
you
man.
a fan of Doctor Who?
Who?
Doctor Who.
I don't. What's a Doctor Who?
I'm sorry, I need to attend to this book over here. And I just walk away.
Excuse me. Anyways, I was looking. You guys, anyone got new sci-fi in here? Science fiction. I really like that science fiction.
Back there.
Back there. All right.
Gracie's reading a book on like the occult, just like pointing.
Colin, is this David?
No. I haven't described this person to you.
Okay, I was just checking.
Yep. No, this man is kind of maybe late 40s looking kind of guy. As he passes by, you notice Bad Barry kind of gets a look at him out of his corner of his eye, but then he kind of does a double take. And it almost looks like the color has just left his entire body. He looks white as a sheet. And just is kind of fixing the guy with a weird stare before he shakes his head and goes back to looking, but he keeps every so often like looking back at the guy, kind of in disbelief. This man, he's kind of looking around and he looks really confused, kind of lost. And he comes, he's like, I'm sorry, I don't know really any of these titles. Could you got any recommendations for me? Anything new? I see these books here, these Star Wars. What's this? I've never heard of this.
Can I use my umbrella to see if he has any trace residue of time travel upon him?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sneak up behind him and start.
Let's do. Give me a calculate tech roll for that,
Excellent.
and we'll do difficulty 2.
Excuse me, I have to find an appropriate amount of dice.
I kind of want to just tell him that Star Wars is like nonfiction, and that's the thing that happened.
You can do that.
You
Become
could.
your own adventure.
I mean, I could, but it doesn't seem very nice.
3 successes.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. You can tell this with. I forgot you had this stupid umbrella, but yeah, you can tell that this guy is a man out of time.
Oh.
Holy
Can you
shnikes.
tell what time with the umbrella, or you can just tell that he's not from this time with the umbrella?
I had an inkling that my umbrella would serve me well in this facility, and I was proven correct. This is what
At
happens
this point,
when you
the
put
man
all the facts in your mind palace.
grabs a copy of Dune. He's like, "Huh, this any good?"
Oh man, I love it. I know a lot about sand because I'm from San Qualia. Oh, Dune is amazing. You gotta read
How
it.
could there be squids and
gotta-
also sand?
You gotta.
Beach.
Do the squids
Charlie.
do the sand?
Yeah, Bud, it's got a beach.
Beach.
Charmar, come on.
Charmar, Charlie. What? Squid?
Charmar Mall? What?
Calamari?
Charmar Superstar.
Armor Superstar.
Fishnet Fred, whatever your name. Dune's gonna worm you into your heart, bro. Okay, just trust the Derek.
Fishnet. My name's Stanley Chickens.
Stanley.
And when he says that, Bad Barry drops his book. And
Barry.
Becky's like, "Oh,
I hope on his foot.
if it falls right on his big toe. The binding like hits right on it, and he's like, ow."
You gotta take care of the books, or you're gonna get a fine.
Yeah. And that was I didn't have. Yeah.
Wow.
Costume change.
And yes. Stanley goes and he shows you his library card. It's super old issue.
Does it
looks
have a
like
date on it?
The newest, it says date issued, and it reads August 14th, 1957.
Oh no.
But he
He's
doesn't
Very long time
look
ago.
that old, does he?
No, not at all. He would have had to have been a child if he had been aging normally from that point now. But he's like, well, thanks for the book. This is a good read. Hope. Have a good one. And he heads off, and
I'd like to follow him.
Same.
Yes. Ching and I are on the case.
as
Party boy.
you try to follow him off the bus, you are all of a sudden overcome with a really intense feeling of nausea, like almost crippling.
I
You feel
haven't
if you
felt this
take
bad
any
since I
step
ate an
further,
entire
like
box
off of the
goobers.
bus, it might be bad.
Oh goodness!
Don't puke on the bus touch.
Listen, Charles. I haven't felt this bad since I ate an entire box of goobers when we went and saw Gremlins. Okay,
You did have quite the evening that time.
just give me a second.
I had to hold your hair while you threw up in that mulberry bush.
Do we both feel this way?
Is Bad Barry still on the bus?
Yeah, and he's
Better
like,
get the fuck off the bus.
But I think. So I think you were asking if you feel that way too, right, Jing?
Yes. Does Jing also
yeah,
feel that
yeah.
way?
Yeah, both of you guys are just feeling really super ill trying to follow him off the bus at this point.
Maybe it was me.
Jing, did you also eat corn dogs today? I think I might
I don't
have
eat
a corn
things-
dog.
I don't eat foods processed.
You're missing out. The
Can-
corn dogs down at the Jolly Shack are the best. But if
Can I
it
yell-
wasn't the corn dogs, I don't know what it was.
Can I yell to him and tell him he forgot something that would also be good for him, so as to he does not leave?
Sure, yeah.
Ooh.
Give it a try. Let's do a charm heart roll. 1 success needed.
So take the total you have in your heart
Okay.
for your attribute,
I have
and the
4 in
total
heart.
you have how many?
I have 4 in heart.
Okay, and then in the skill level, what do you have for charm?
1.
Okay, and see
The
how it
5?
says heart after that, so those go together. So you get to
Okay.
roll 5 dice,
And I need 1 success.
One
at least
success.
1 6 at least.
I need 1 6. I've got 1 6.
Perfect.
Yay.
You're able to. It's somehow you shout out to him, and in a brief moment, you kind of are able to get a good glimpse, and it looks like he's almost walking back towards you through. It looks like there's like, you know, that weird shimmer that gasoline pools can get. It looks like there's that just in the air.
Okay.
Just shining, shimmering, this piece of air. And he kind of walks in through that. He's like, yeah. And as soon as he's kind of closer to you guys, you're feeling good again.
Great. So I go to the VHS section and pull out the 1985 classic Back to the Future. Give that to him.
And as you're handing that over, he looks really, really confused and puzzled. And he's like, what is that you're showing me? It's hurting I'm getting a headache. I can't
So
read this.
In my 14-year-old understanding of this movie that I probably watched once or twice, I explained to him the concept of people going forward and back in time and see how that touches him.
That sounds like a heck of a story, but I don't know about this. I'm not feeling. Could you just put that over there? I'm sorry. I got to sit down for a bit. And he kind of goes and sits at the little alcove where the puzzles were made, or puzzles can be put together and stuff. And he just sits there with his head in his hand. He's kind of like rubbing his temples a little bit, just going, like just trying to get over what looks like a very intense migraine all of a sudden.
Jing, hold on. I'm gonna try something.
You want to go?
I like kind of look up and I go, Marty, and then I duck down behind the.
Well, he's from the 50s. So I obviously he's on the reel. So I go back to the VHS section and put the tape back. But then I pull out 1989 classic Back to the Future 2 and tell him maybe this is his speed.
As soon as he kind of gets that in his hand again, it looks almost like he's whatever is ailing him is intensifying, and he's like, I'm sorry, that's hurting my eyes for some reason. I just can't look at it. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's a wonderful film. I can't. I'm sorry. And
no, it's awful. I throw it down. Awful comparative to the original. Sequels are never good.
And he's like, oh, okay. I think I'm just gonna take this book. Thank you a lot. But yeah, I want to get home now, if that's okay.
Where's home, man? You can draw a picture. I don't know where it is.
And he names off a very local street. You guys all know where it is. Although he definitely does not live in the house that he gave you the address of.
Oh.
You know that for sure. He kind of gets up to go, and at this point, Bad Barry kind of has been keeping an eye on him. He trails up. He's like, what did he say his name was?
Stanley Tucci.
Oh man, I wish. God damn, he's so beautiful.
Did he Stanley? But you sure he said Tucci, not maybe Stanley Chickus?
Yeah, that's right. I got bored halfway through. Yeah.
What do you know, Barry? Who's that?
You guys, you don't know about Stanley Chickus? He was the mayor of the town back in the 1950s. Fell off his roof, broke his neck. Summer of '58. Gosh, I think it's probably a week from now, if I remember the date correctly.
Do we know Barry from the local radio station?
He's like a local town celebrity, major blowhard. No one really likes him.
Fantastic.
Shocking.
Did he die?
Oh yeah. Bones poking right off his throat.
But you know where he lived?
Which bone?
Now we know where he lived?
Yeah, I think it was over on Blemiston Street at Blemiston.
Do we hear actual addresses, or do we just hear?
Yeah, you're hearing real address. I just don't. Yeah.
Is that the address that he gave? That
It's the exact ad. Yeah, like for some reason, this is stored in Bad Barry's head, and he's like, this. Nah, he was. That would be his house, if that's what he gave you. I mean, back in the day, we all know he's not living there now.
He's a weird Stanley truther.
Yes.
So maybe we let him leave us and then follow far past his exit. Go to that address after he has left us, since it makes us nauseous to follow him. Question to the group.
Yeah.
yeah, it seems weird.
I'm down to check it out. That seems weird.
Keeping him
People are coming back from the dead. I'm gonna have
more
a
positive.
bad time.
At this time, like Bad Barry's he's checked his copy of Death Wish out and taken up so much of your time that Stanley's been able to get off the bus. If you go out and look for him, you can't see him anywhere at the moment. And this is actually about the end of your day. It's time for you guys to go home. What is happening? Mystery afoot. So you guys head back to your houses, or you can head back to like the fort if you need to like discuss things over. Otherwise, we'll assume you guys get a good night's sleep and you'll meet at the library the next morning. That's what
I need to get a good night's sleep. I'll meet you all at the library tomorrow morning. Jing, thank you for your esteemed intellect. I'm very excited to follow through on our plan.
I roll my eyes and say whatever and just go home.
I gotta go feed Tony Hawk on the way home.
What?
I gotta go feed my pet Tony Hawk on the way home.
Oh, your pet. Okay.
Dinosaur.
Bud, can you give me a ride back to my place? I walked here, and
Sure.
thank you. I only got one leg.
No. Yeah.
Appreciate
I
it.
think it's 3 legs at one point.
That's
Yeah.
Depends on what future we're in the moment. If legs change,
Yeah.
that's how we know which one we're in. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it wouldn't be very squid of me not to. So.
righteous.
Anyone else need a ride? So it's big, truck.
Do we think Bud drives by the woods where I need to go? Because I would totally love to like hold on the back of the truck and skateboard and get a boost there.
Yeah. I feel like you're confident that Bud can drive on cement or dirt roads.
Just regular road to get me there. I'll get into the woods myself. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it.
Just gonna hit your ride. It'll be okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
We don't have to talk about it this much.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to ride?
Sure.
There's room in the bed. I got bungee cords strapped to little hooks there so you can hang on.
Wait.
All right. So everyone drives out, gets dropped off, does their thing. Then next day starts up. You all meet at the library again. Mr. Tanner is kind of restocking the bookmobile. You see, one of the books he's putting back is like just the most ancient looking copy of Dune you've ever seen in your life. And it's dog-eared and just looks like the sands of time have almost ravaged it. He's like, "Hey, you guys ready for another fun day? Get to head to the beach."
Yeah.
There we go. I like your moxie, Charlie.
Totally.
It's gonna be squid.
Oh yeah, you got it, man.
I was
I think
practicing.
he just killed that word.
He keeps using that word. I don't think what it means what he think it means.
You
I
just
don't
gotta
think
watch the
the
hard cue.
word
That's
means
all.
what it means.
Are we? Excuse me, sir. Are you intending to bring us to bring books to the beach? Are you not worried about sand damage?
People like to read at the beach.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
and
they
these
like
are
to.
all extra books. I mean, they're not like the main inventory of the library. We're just trying to, I don't know, be nice to the people in the community. But I mean, we could take it all back if that's what you'd like, Touch. We could shut this whole thing down right now.
That's not what I was saying. I just want to.
Touch, don't ruin this for the whole town by being weird about sandy books.
I hate sand. It gets everywhere.
It's coarse.
Oh
Everywhere.
And
Does-
grainy.
yeah, it's
Does this copy of Dune look far older than every other copy of Dune?
It looks at least a decade older than what you'd know the first copy of Dune should look like.
Great.
And actually, looking through it, you see little like annotations here and there that it looks like someone's like, I'm so like things like this is a good read and like need to remember to thank the kids, things like that.
I asked if I can check this book out.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, take it home with you if you want. Go for it. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later at the end of the day. Have a good one. Goodbye, kids. Drive safe.
Bye, man.
Hey, but Tanner, real quick. You got any like dumb Reagan books we can put on this van? So
Let me guess. Bad Barry.
yeah, if we could just get Barry the fuck off the bus right away, that would be dope.
Every time we get more of those books in that he asks for. They always go missing. I think he steals them. I have no proof, but I think he steals them.
So you would say he has an outstanding library debt?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna collect that money too.
That feels like grounds to not borrow him any more books then.
Or shake him down for money.
Well,
Shake him down.
I don't like being confrontational with him, especially with him. He can
You
be
didn't hear
very
this.
loud. But I don't know if you kids can find a way to make him maybe see the light and maybe leave us alone for a little bit. He's always hounding us at the library. Yeah, that'd be really nice. I'd appreciate it. We could maybe get you some pizza or something to celebrate.
Pizza party?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is tragically before the era of Book It.
New quest unlocked. Pizza party.
Let's do it.
I don't
Sounds like a
think
good
so.
time.
I believe that this is during the height of Book It.
I thought Book It started in the early 90s.
Oh, I feel like I would have been 7 or 8.
We're gonna look it up now.
I feel like I was scholasticizing even at an early age.
Google it.
Fucking 1984.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Book
Excellent.
It
I will
started.
take 2 personal pan pizzas, please.
Either way, I think we can
Right,
agree that
right.
that will not help us at all.
Probably. All right. Are you guys ready to roll out to the beach?
Yeah.
All right.
Do we have to go to the
Book
location?
us on the beach.
Or
Book
for
us
other
on the
means?
beach.
Say that
Do
again,
we,
Jim.
do we have to go to the location, or could we potentially use the car for other means? We just say we did what we were to do.
You could do that. You could do that.
So outside with everyone, I would bring up the idea that maybe he goes to this house, there's a time machine there. He goes home at night in his time machine. That's why this copy of Dune is decades old.
Bad Bearman has a
Maybe.
time machine.
No, the guy that came in.
Oh, okay.
We're on the main quest, not the side quest.
Stanley
Side
Tucci.
quest is pizza.
Stanley Tucci. Okay, all right.
Main quest is why Stanley Tucci taking copies of Dune back in time.
Bruh, you almost pinto beamed me. That was bad. Okay, we're good.
Do we feel that's even important, or
Oh, we can.
do we want to
Maybe only the most important thing to ever happen. We need to prevent Peter Weller from ever showing up in this timeline. And that
So
means
we
we
go
need to
back in
stop
time
time
and
travel
die?
in its tracks.
Do we need to go back and make sure he doesn't die and he just exists in this timeline naturally? Or is this a butterfly effect where we just ruin everything?
What's the butterfly effect?
Uh,
Is that when like we turn people into caterpillars?
Close, opposite, but yes.
Opposite. We turn them into.
We turn them into
Wheels?
other butterflies.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Perhaps you've heard of migration, Derek. It happens. And then everybody dies.
What?
So anyway, Peter Weller, let's eliminate him from the timeline. I think we need to go back in time and save this book from Dune, and then we need to bring it back here. I'm not sure how we do it.
Is there like a
Except-
checkout? There's like a date when he checked
I'm
it in.
not exactly sure how we
Well, we know he checked it out, and he would have had to have checked it in today because he was just shelving the book.
Mhm.
Oh, that's smart. You must have a counter.
I'm pretty good in mind.
I'm not.
Hey, man, keep it squid.
Right on, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Whatever.
yeah. I mean, I can drive by that house. That's no problem.
I mean, do we think that's obviously this guy is far more impending than anything else.
Yeah.
If we can get a couple pizza parties out of this at the backside, I'll win.
I'm down.
Or
Let's do it.
would love to hear a different idea if anyone has anything that they think is far more of a avenue of direction.
Jing, please. Don't sell yourself short. This is the best fucking idea I've ever seen. Yes, I made a swear. I'm mature. Let's go do it. It's totally squids. And I just point out of the bookmobile with my umbrella, and it's just like, oh.
Oh God.
Get back to the bus, Touch.
All right, then let's go to this address that we have recently learned.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you drive on down to this address. People are kind of like, why is the bookmobile here? Whatever. No, but
This neighborhood doesn't read.
we don't read.
Inner city, obviously.
I'm sorry, I don't read.
Too smart.
And
my favorite moment of my entire undergraduate career was moving a bunch of stuff in one of the partners' trucks of one of my classmates, and he helped us move all of these 4x8 sheets of MDF, and we had to carry him up the stairs, and we were going to be in there for a couple of hours making this giant model, and he was just sitting down in his truck, and we were like, hey, does your boyfriend or a fiance, I can't remember, it's does he want to come up, or is he just hanging out and reading a book? And she just looked at us dead in the eyes, and she just said, no, he don't read. And that was the end of the conversation. We were like, alrighty.
He don't read.
he don't
Him
read.
don't read.
What you
Just
reading
sits in
for?
the truck. You don't read.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a non-reading neighborhood. But yeah, it's a nondescript, just kind of little ranch style house. Doesn't look like anyone's home at the moment.
Well,
Great.
Right. Yep. I'll put it in park and did break.
Can we
Yeah.
see any of those similar fumes or?
No, nothing of the sort. And you're not getting any kind of feelings of nausea or anything near this house or anything like that.
Okay.
Does it look like it's lived in currently?
Yeah. In fact, you know that one of the local members of the police force lives here with his family.
Shit.
That the kids are a little younger than you guys, but you know that they'd probably be busy in summer programs of some sort. Both are working parents. Yeah. It
Christy,
looks like
watch
the house
out.
is
There's an
empty.
axe murderer behind you. Christy, behind you.
Oh,
It was it looked like he was just staring at you from back there. It was like, you're in trouble.
I mean, he probably was.
Should I
Playing with the cats because they're real pissed that we've been streaming all weekend and not paying attention to them.
Should we just try the door?
Well,
I mean, it's 1989. People don't lock their door.
but that guy's also not here that we can feel.
Yeah.
So is this a dead end? Do we think we can find more information about this man that's been dead for X amount of years in a house currently lived in by new people?
We could
Maybe.
we could see if the house has counters.
Let's roll it up. Let's go then. Let's break into this house.
All right.
Whatever
the door,
you
man.
do, I'm in.
All right.
The more chaotic, the better. for
How are we gonna open this door? Are we gonna try to force it open, or can one of
just
you
gotta-
guys
Just gotta turn the handle.
Yeah.
tinker? Oh, you're gonna.
Is it unlocked?
You know what? Yeah, let's see if that is unlocked. I forgot. We are in the 80s. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Give me, because you're just opening something simply, a force body roll. One success.
Oh, I can force body this.
Bud, you got this? Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be squid of you.
Yeah. Thanks. Pretty squid.
Open this door. Open this door.
I'll be right back. I'm still listening though.
I got one more. Right. 2.
Two successes.
2 successes. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you open it up. No problem. No lock or anything like that. Got dog hair flying all over the place. Scratching my dog and she's shedding like crazy.
I was gonna say I thought I saw like a tail going by earlier, and I was like, "What is going on behind you?"
Oh,
You're on TV.
So
Yeah.
cute.
I miss
know
your
that?
puppers.
Do you know
I
that?
know.
What's the name?
What is your pupper's name?
This is Aria,
Oh,
and she's a big 9-year-old Malamute. Yeah, aren't you?
What
But
is
you
that?
still act like you're 2. You still do.
She's so pretty.
Yeah.
James, I think I heard one of your puppers before sitting around you jiggling their collar earlier
Yeah,
today.
probably. Not for this one, but yeah, definitely earlier they were bouncing around.
I'm gonna
So,
let
like,
her
we
in the house
tapped
real
out?
quick. I'll be right back.
okay.
Are they like we tapped out in the bed?
All right, game
Colin is
plan.
doing that. I'm gonna get some water.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that too.
All right.
Make sure you hydrate yourself, audience.
Whole audience, everybody hydrate.
is anybody
Count
actually
it now.
watching?
The Steven Seagal guy will find you. I forgot his name already. Baller?
Bad Berry.
Bad Berry. Okay.
Bad baller. Baller Barry. Bad baller.
All right.
Everybody took your cue and went to get a quick refill on beverage.
Yeah. We're on a 1 minute break.
Okay. Cool.
Warrior, has Buddy been helping your streams this weekend?
He has been really well behaved. He's on the couch behind me. He's just sleeping quietly, which is rare
boy.
but nice. Yeah.
Normally he's nearby. There's so much praying.
Oh,
Although,
this is gonna end poorly.
why?
Well, Zach is playing with Naja, and she's like on a folding chair, but she's like laying backwards, like between where the top of the chair and the bottom of the chair is. I was like, you're gonna fall backwards off that chair, kitten.
Better get your phone
She'll
out.
land on her feet. It'll be okay.
She is made of chaos, though. So.
So next time we play, we just all get our dogs as
Yeah.
the camera view though, but we play off screen.
Yes.
That's
think
kind
yes.
of a brilliant idea.
Except
Yeah,
I don't have a dog. This is real sad.
we'll get you a dog. You have a cat?
Baby.
Good, because those
I
are
got-
birds. But we can just get you a dog.
Ben and I have talked about it. We were talking the other day. He knew someone who had little Yorkies, and I was like, I could maybe do a Yorkie. I'm weird about dog hair. It's a thing.
Like allergic wise, or
No, just like it being all over everything. So I'm working on breaking that weirdness, and James's dogs are allowed in my basement now. So because James's dogs shed, they shed.
Oh, do they?
They just and Huey's a short hair, but he just I mean you just pet him and you just pull off hair. So
Yeah. My family had like pugs forever, and even though they're short, they just shed like crazy.
Mhm.
And even like pitties and stuff. You wouldn't think it, but yeah.
yeah. So I'm pushing my hair boundaries with James's dog. When they come over, they go in the
Nice.
basement and
this role play RPG, this role play game has now turned into dog talk.
Dog talk. Welcome to Dog Talk, everybody. We're talking pets. A little bit
Happens.
of cats, not too much, but also a lot of dander.
okay. Now we're good.
All right, and thank you for tuning in to Dog Talk. We're now switching back over to Tales from the Loop. All right.
Sponsor.
Without-
So open the door. No problem. Opens onto, let's say it's just your classic late 80s living room. Maybe even to the point
Everything's
where like,
brown.
everything's kind of that brown.
Wood panel.
It's in that transition from like old 70s stuff into like, kind of the, let's all hang around with wood paneling kind of thing.
Is it sunken living room or
There is, yes, sunken living room. And in
Yeah,
fact,
do we have a conversation pit? Is really
Yeah.
the question.
gas fireplace, kind of at the focal point of the conversation pit, and what you recognize as touch lamps all over, where you go doot, 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 for the brightness.
whoa?
Because we had
Nice.
those all over my house when I was growing
Is
up.
that dated? I have them here.
You're lucky. That's all I'm gonna say. That's amazing. I love those. And the couch and the lazy boys are covered in plastic.
Touch.
What
Well-
time of day is it?
You guys, your day starts at 9 for the bookmobile. We'll say it's like 9:15, 9:30, somewhere in between that.
So these people are at work.
Mm-hmm.
They're not here.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about like a lookout situation.
Yeah, and you'd maybe expect if the kids are out doing summer stuff and they're typical latchkey kids, they'll probably be home by lunchtime. So this
Okay.
still gives you a good bit of wiggle room.
Hey, Touch, you got that weird umbrella you like to point at things?
I was just waiting for you to ask.
I don't really know what that's going on, but I feel like you can catch some vibes with it. So
Is that how it works?
Like a sniffing dog.
All right. Touch. I assume. Have you done any time traveling since your last adventure?
Have I done any time traveling? What do you think this is? Bush League?
Okay, I stand corrected. All right, then we're gonna make. You know what? No roll needed. What time and place are you going to, buddy?
Oh, my friend, I'm going to a time
And where you're going? Do you need roads?
Oh.
No.
Only if you can run 88 miles per hour towards something.
Yes. Let's see. How about a little date called October 21st, 1955? Am I right, guys? Am I right?
All right, yeah, October 21st, 1955.
That's where Marty goes. We were just talking about it.
Didn't the mayor die in 1958 though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, it's a few years later.
We want to see him. We want to see him before he dies.
And tell him
Right.
in 3 years, don't get on your roof.
Yeah.
No, we're changing
I'm
everything.
here for
then.
the future.
Yeah, we were talking about caterpillars and butterflies. This is a
And-
lesson for Derek.
If I remember right, when you did time traveling in the past, everyone had like a time traveling belt on, so they could all go.
Yeah.
How is this
Yes.
gonna? Are you going back on like a solo mission, or have you figured out a way to bring everyone with you?
No, I figured out a way to bring everyone with me, and I've made it look cool. Perhaps you're familiar with the work of American songwriting legend Bruce Springsteen,
The boss.
who wants to wear a really sweet headband and go back in time with me. And I pull
I
out
love
a bunch of headbands, and each of them have a little. It's an American flag,
Yeah.
and the star that's on the front has a little embroidered metal stitching, and that is tied into my umbrella.
Oh my god. Okay. This is making me so insanely happy. And I can't give inspiration, but I can give everyone a +1 to all your rolls from here on out. So you all get it because this is awesome.
The power of the boss compels thee.
Born to
Also, I'd
run.
just like to say, for the record, if anyone thinks Thunder Road is better than Born to Run, they've got another thing coming.
I don't get it and stare at him blankly.
Excellent.
I very clearly also wear my hat with the headband, which now I know on.
Is
You have to wear it as a headband. Can I put it around my wrist?
I just begrudgingly take it and hold it in my hand. Very over.
This makes me
Too
very
cool for it
upset.
around my head.
All right. So we going to 1955.
October 21st.
Guess that's where Touch
1955.
wants to go.
Okay, cool.
He's in charge of
So
the
we
umbrella.
don't need roads, but we do need these bandanas. So don't lose them, or you'll be thrust back into the current time.
No,
Oh,
it's awesome, man.
Yes.
hold on, I've lost my earphone trying to put my headband on. Okay, I can hear you all again. Perfect. I don't think I've ever felt this cool. Who's ready to go on a magic carpet ride? And I pop the thing open like Mary Poppins, and I start to twirl it.
Just someone get a screenshot of this, please. I would beg of you. If someone could just GIF what James is doing right now, that would be.
Just that.
All of a sudden, you guys, what is everyone? Describe what this sensation and experience is like traveling through time with your awesome headbands. Like, does the world shift around you? Does everything go white? What?
This is a sensation of chewing 5 gum.
It's the most squid.
The most squid.
It is the most squid. All right, and you guys, you squid it up and you squid out, and boom.
You don't want to squid out. Trust me, bro.
Yeah,
You
I'll make that a
wanna
verb.
squid out.
I don't think it needs to be a verb.
All
But you can squid in.
Ah.
If you want to out something, you grashly out. Okay, that's what we say in San Quillia.
All right. You're on the same street. October 21st, 1955, 9:30 a.m.
Oh, we didn't do it inside the house.
We don't stay in the house.
Oh, I guess you're in the house. Yeah. All of a sudden, everything is very, very, very 1950s looking.
I'm just as fine being kicked out of the house, and we can just restart this rather than just end
No,
up.
it's all good. I totally I blanked.
home.
But yeah, you're inside the house. No one is there. It's empty. It looks like a bachelor's pad for the most part. You got the old classic like coolerator, refrigerator, and everything. You got a little single TV there, a little single couch. There's the old classic metal TV tray to enjoy your meals on in front of the TV. Magazines like, outdoorsman stuff, fishing stuff like that. A few like kind of like sci-fi kind of mags and stuff. Maybe a few ECW comics, things like that. But it looks like no one's home, and it definitely is much different than how you entered.
Looks like my place.
Welcome to 1955. I'd like to reiterate, don't lose your frickin' bandanas.
I'm gonna lose my banana, man.
I don't like the vibe of this place.
Oh, is it not squid enough for you?
No, I don't know, man. It's Grashley. This place is Grashley.
All right, do you guys want to like look around the place or anything like that? Scope it out for anything, or just maybe wait, see if Stanley returns?
Well, I mean, we know where he would arguably be, depending on how local government term elections work, since he is the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
So we could go to him or wait for him to come to us. We just lose time.
I'm not sure what would be more challenging, a bunch of hip-looking people from the future showing up at the mayor's office, or the mayor arriving home to a bunch of hip youngsters hanging out in his living room with righteous bandanas.
And the information that he's going to die soon.
I mean,
In 3 years.
relatively,
Die in 3 years from.
he's got plenty of opportunity.
And that's still soon. When you think about how long he could live.
True.
How
He's a
far
fairly
away-
younger man too. Yeah.
How far away is the city government building? Because like, I don't want to nourish anyone's mood, but like, we left the bus, so I can't walk very far. I got a prosthetic leg, guys.
I keep forgetting that.
Can we just like put him in the bed of Bud's truck and drive around?
If you
Yeah, the truck, Charmar.
My truck doesn't exist for another 30 years.
Yeah, we should have probably.
Fair.
We could just sit here and formulate a game plan when he does get here.
Touch, can your umbrella tell us if there's anything in the house that's got the same time traveling vibe too?
I thought you'd never ask. You're so polite, Gracie. It's one of the things I admire most about you. Colin,
Mhm.
does my umbrella pick up any anachronisms?
Give me a program tech roll.
I thought you'd never ask.
2 successes, please.
How many successes? Oh. Sadly. Oh, I get +1 from
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I got my second.
All right.
Also, quick sidebar: is there a donation scale for
Or
this
reroll.
particular, just in general, like dollar rerolls or?
Yeah, why don't we keep going with that? Yeah. And donate to Ben's or whoever else's if you'd like to.
Okay, I didn't know if this was all just set up under the one umbrella or like. Okay.
Well, yeah, we can just do it like that. But yeah, if we could.
We each have our own fiefdoms, Zane.
Yeah.
So if you vote for the team, it'll go to James, or if you donate to the team, it'll go to James because he's the captain. Otherwise, I believe so. If you do it straight to the team, doesn't it go to you?
No, if you go to the team and you click donate, it asks you to select.
Or does it make you pick? Okay.
Yeah.
So you just pick.
I'm
your
not
favorite
saying
person.
that you shouldn't donate to me, but I'm just saying you can choose.
So yeah, so we want to do the re-roll buy-in then.
That's just like that was just more of a general question before we got to the point where we needed to.
Okay.
Like,
Well, if
just
we
in
want to do that,
case?
we should. Yeah. We
So I
can.
mean, that's something we can also discuss and decide now too.
And
Not
then
bad
Going
idea.
rate.
you have to decide what that's worth, Colin.
Let's do because I've really seen it add up in the last few games. Let's do $1 1 dice, $2 2 dice, $3 3 dice.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
dollar
for the
dice.
success
Yeah.
levels, basically.
Okay, so you can re-roll 1 dice for $3 when the challenge is a 3.
No,
Or just $1 a dice.
dollar dice. Yeah.
Okay,
Let's do that. Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, just
No,
yeah,
no,
dollar
continue.
dice. Flat. Yeah, okay, so you got your 2 successes. Your umbrella, you've tinkered with this enough that it would be able to pick up any kind of other time altering machine around. It does not.
Hmm.
I think we've gone back too far.
Yeah.
Son of a biscuit. You may be right.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well,
Maybe-
shall we live out a couple of years here, experiencing all that the 1950s have to offer?
Let's all age 3 years. My parents will not mind.
Excellent. When we come back, Derek will be able to drive us around. How convenient for Derek and us.
Totally
Um,
squid.
Now we have 2 cars.
Now we can have even more friends. This plan is coming together nicely. We only have so much juice in the umbrella.
Wait, what?
Yeah, what is the charge? That number of charges situation with that?
Listen, okay, I charge it up to go back in time and then to go forward in time, not to skip handily dandily through time. What do you think I'm made of? Time juice? No.
But
Does it take
if we're not
batteries?
going to go handily dandily, then why did you pick 1955 when we knew we needed to go to 1958? If
That's
that
58
ain't
would be dead
handily,
already.
I don't know what is, Dutch.
Listen, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes we're operating on a timeline that's going to necessitate more than coming on the day of, bud. Okay, sometimes you have to plan ahead. Okay, you have to start thinking about college when you're a freshman, or you're going to lose out on all the opportunities that your parents have so carefully planned for you.
I don't know who you're talking about, but it ain't. So, do you have enough juice to get us back? Touch?
Well, yes, to our own time, but not handily dandily through everything.
So we only have 1 more movement with this.
Okay, listen, guys. I can try this, but I'm trying to not overdo it. What happens what happens if we get sent back and it's like 1986? 1986 was a hellscape.
Touch, I feel like we need to understand the juice before we can move forward.
Derek immediately
explain-
begins
can
checking
you-
the fridge for juice.
Can you explain the juice touch?
All right, here's the deal.
This is your time to shine, Touch. Explain to us time travel.
How many of you have tasted the astronaut favorite powdered orange drink?
Tang?
Yes,
Do we have a
Tang.
copyright thing going on? We can't say Tang?
If, if we're going to get
I feel like maybe
all
he
the way
just
back,
couldn't
we
think
wanna
of the
travel
word
more than
tang.
twice. This thing runs on Tang. We're going to need to obtain some Tang. And I don't know if there is any in the 1950s.
Give me 2 seconds.
To the Googles.
1959.
Damn!
We're
No,
short.
Tang.
We went
Here's
free
the deal.
Tang.
I think we have just enough juice to get us to 1957.
So you're saying we're
before the
pre-Tang?
marathon, and then
Pre-Tang.
travel to 1959 to pick up some Tang on the way back to 1989.
Wait a minute. We
This
can
seems like an inefficient use of
57
umbrella
to
charges.
1959. Could we not just
Well,
travel?
listen, we can go all the way back to 1989 and fill back up on Tang, or we could just do the darn thing right now and go to whatever time you think is more appropriate than 1955. We've also only been here for like a half an hour. We could wait longer.
Well, he died in 58, so he died pre-Tang. No
Yes,
matter
I
what.
understand that,
Tang
but
was
I'm
created.
saying we can make more than one trip forward, and we could go incrementally. But we're going to need some more Tang to get all the way back to 1989 because we've traveled here. Does no one else think that it's cool that we're here on October 21st, 1955?
I
No,
would have rather
what
come on
is
58 and not
that?
waste so much time.
It's
I think it's real cool you took us back in time to make a movie reference.
I appreciate that. Somebody appreciates pop culture, okay?
Derek.
I roll my eyes and stomp away.
Derek comes back from the kitchen with an apple juice, forgetting why he was going to get it, but did hear asking if it was cool, and he goes, "Yeah. What? It's all cool, Touch. It's the coolest thing you could have done."
Wait, Derek, are you raiding this man's fridge?
I went to look for juice. I heard juice was needed, so I didn't even wait. I
He
just,
moved to go raid the fridge.
but I forgot, so I came back. I'm just drinking the juice, the apple juice.
That's fine. Don't worry about it, Derek. You can afford it. He's got counters.
God, you guys should
There
have
are
seen the
counters
counters
in
in the
this house.
kitchen.
To be honest, Gracie's looked into every drawer that's nearby already, so she's a little
And-
bit of a snooper.
It's
Is this orange powdered drink specific to one, or is it just any orange powdered drink?
Really, any orange powdered drink will do, although Tang is the most fuel efficient.
We know it was invented in 1927. Kool-Aid.
What?
Yeah.
I stomp to the kitchen and investigate for Kool-Aid.
Give
Will
me
any kind of
and-
Kool-Aid flavor the time? Any
I would
flavor of
assume if
Kool-Aid?
it has to be orange, it's orange.
It has to
That's
be
a-
orange.
I think that's a touch thing now.
If it's of any help to the search, I left the fridge open because I forgot to close it. I came back to the group.
It's gotta be powdered. That would be weird that it's there.
It is like the 50s. That's gonna break that refrigerator.
This
You
is
know how
gonna
much
get so
power
weird.
that is? This is why we have a carbon footprint.
All because of Derek in
Thank you, Derek.
1955.
Brain hairspray.
But
That's right.
We have
Party.
we've invented the term squid, dope, and started carbon footprint.
No, wait, Narsh? Was it that one too?
No, there's Narsh and there's Grashly.
Actually,
I need to write that down.
So I mean, if you really want, Grashly is because Ashley from San Qualio set all of our grass on fire. So now we call it the Grashly. So it's like the
Okay.
worst thing you can do, and I don't mean like a little bit, like all of the grass somehow.
What a
I think we killed Colin.
Colin is dead,
Oh God, what happened?
or his computer fell over.
So say we killed you.
So somebody has a
Good.
Surface Pro.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. If you guys want to look for orange flavored high C or Kool-Aid, give me investigate mind roll. And for all the info we've been digging up, we'll just need one success because it's very
That gives
impressed.
me 7 dice.
Hell yeah.
Succeed.
Boom.
Nice.
You find some orange flavored Kool-Aid.
How many packets?
About 12.
Oh shit! Well, I just throw them at Touch.
Touch it with a
Like-
fan.
Making it rain Kool-Aid
Take
on
it.
you.
Oh.
It looks like we're going back to the future.
Oh man.
Ooh.
I hate
Derek high fives Gracie again.
but then I also
Yeah, okay.
get the fist out. Sam.
Yes.
And are we doing your weird plan of going to 1957 and then to 1958? And then
Listen, you guys just tell me where you want to go because obviously only Jing and I appreciate 1955.
I said it was cool. Oh, that's what I was. Oh yeah, that's cool though. Yeah. Sorry, I missed what was
Wait,
cool.
Derek,
but
you
it's
said it
cool.
was Narsh or Grethly or I don't.
No, I said it was-
understand.
I
I'm
said it
very
was-
sorry.
I said it was awesome. I said anything you do is awesome. Touch.
Do we
Oh,
all feel
it's
that
Derek, thank you.
1955 has been properly discovered?
I mean, I'm gonna go look through his medicine cabinet first, and then I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hell yeah.
Looking for secrets.
This is also how we started the drug pandemic. I love how we're creating.
No, everyone keeps their secrets in their medicine cabinet, so you gotta
Holy
look.
poop! Are you Gracie Johnson
Oh,
from
yeah.
Johnson and Johnson?
Maybe.
Wait till you catch me in 2019.
Derek thinks it'll be really funny if he locks the front door because he thinks that the mayor wanted to lock it before he left, so doesn't have a key. So he locked-
wow. Okay.
We were just fucking shit up in 1955.
We're all just chaotic
He
neutral.
might fall off the roof because he's paranoid. He comes back home.
Somebody keeps leaving my goddamn doors locked.
We don't do anything to, like major mess up time bombs, but we just leave like little things
Yeah.
here and there.
He's gonna be real fucking mad that we took all of his Kool-Aid.
I also turned all the bottles in his cabinet so they're backwards, labels backwards. So
This is just taking a
I
turn.
like
I
that
was
we've
not
gone
expecting.
back in time just to shit disturb.
we're just pulling pranks now.
So good.
All right. Yeah. So everything you guys have just described, you've done flawlessly. This is going to be a house of emotional horrors for this guy when he cannot get back into his house and then finds just hell run amok inside.
He didn't fall off a roof. He killed himself, and it's our fault.
We went back in time and we killed him 3 years early.
He doesn't make it to our time.
Turns out we really screwed the pooch on this one, guys.
Contextual question for Colin. When he was on the roof and he fell off, was Tim Allen on the ground with his son? And it was actually Christmas time?
So then, in fact, Tim Allen became the mayor of this town.
Okay.
Are we gonna meet Tim Allen? Guys, we might meet Tim
Mayor
Allen.
Claus.
I feel like we
Is Home
always
Improvement
play,
on the air yet?
probably not. I feel like we always play Tales from the Loop late, so we could have this like tired, just
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
mindset going.
Tales from
And
the
really,
Loop.
no time end. Like this could
91.
just go forever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, now that I got my good evening cry in.
This is the purgatory that we signed up for.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. So after you guys have vandalized Stanley's house thoroughly, what's your next step?
We didn't
Jesus Christ.
we didn't vandalize. We just
No.
strategically left some presents.
Yeah, yeah.
We just mischiefully, burgled it.
ransacked his fridge, went
We-
through his
Lightly-
medicine cabinet,
we lightly-
locked all the doors.
Mirthfully burgled it.
I read it.
And then
Poltergeist
locked the
was there.
door.
It's a good-natured burglaring.
Yeah.
It's the sound qualia high.
It's just a little bit of healthy razzing,
But-
you know?
Then I find out he was like homeless for 3 years, and then finally decided to try to get in by getting up on the roof and climbing in through a window. And that's how he died.
No.
I really want to go that route because it's right there. It's right there in front of you. And it's just like, oh, so
He
easy.
thinks it's ghost, so we start the paranormal investigation scene 50 years. Oh no!
But we go
Yeah.
back
We're
forward
talking
in
about
time and get all the
butterfly effects?
paranormal gear, and then we go back in time and we get burnt at the stake, and it's like a whole thing.
We fuck up and hit 1857 instead of 1957.
We're all witches.
Witch trials.
That's how we die, because we go back too far and the tang won't be invented for too long, like outside of our
now we're
natural
stuck
lifespans.
here.
It's like 1921. There's no
This
powder,
is-
anything.
This is evil. This is Army of Darkness, but with 18-year-olds.
Yep.
No.
Out of time, out of
Right on
gas, out of tank.
Write all this down in your idea book for when we keep playing this game every week for the next 4 years.
It's not Tales from a Loop if my face doesn't hurt sometime in the night.
Yeah.
We're still early in this game. This is day 2.
We don't even know if this guy is important yet.
No! Look at absolutely nothing!
I
yeah.
called this a dead end half an hour ago, and now we're back in time. So this has to pay off.
Staying,
Yeah, it's gotta. It's
We'll make this
What
work.
could it be?
staying true to
Yes.
Derek's character, we've now talked for so long, he forgot why he locked the door, saw the door was locked, and unlocked it, thinking that was weird.
Hey, if you're watching, it's Known World United. We're in hour 37.
Can you tell?
Oh man!
Oh boy.
All right, ideas. Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Suck it up.
What, are we going to 58 now?
No,
that
hold on.
was your weird idea.
Hold on.
I love 55. All right, we're going to the date that Jing said.
What if?
I mean, 8.
Why did we even get
55?
Too
What if
late.
he died at like 8:30 in the morning and we're still an hour late?
Oh
All
no!
right,
We don't know what time he died.
we should have found that one out.
We should have found out when he died. Yeah, the date he died. We should have known. We should have learned that before.
We did. We knew
We
the
did.
date he
We
died.
did.
Oh, we knew the date.
You just
I
Yeah,
thought we just
you
knew the year.
know he's got 9 days from this day.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. 9 days from the day that we have now jumped forward to.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're in 55. We're 3 years too early.
Yeah, no, but now we are going to 1958. We're there 9 days before he dies.
Should we
So-
just go?
Yeah,
to
so we'll
the
say it's
day?
like instead of it being October, you're in now kind of early summer, like where you would be. So it's sometime like mid-June that he
Ah.
will meet his.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
man. Right, at the beginning of summer
Let's
vacation.
show up the day before he dies, maybe.
What if
All
we
right.
need more than a day to solve all of the problems?
What? We don't need to solve all his problems. We just need to make him not fall off a roof.
Okay.
Wait,
But
why
we
are we
also don't
making
know
him
why
not
he doesn't
fall
need
off the
to.
roof?
Yeah.
Do we care if he dies?
I was saying, like, we don't know why we don't want him to.
I thought I thought we came back to try to figure out why he's got time traveled.
Mostly,
So-
Dune
It's
is
all
already
fucking
bad
I don't know that we
Harry
100%
We don't
even
have
know
to
why we went
ruin
back.
that
No,
copy of Dune.
yeah, like I had not planned for you guys to do any time traveling, so this is I am out of my element here.
This
Like,
is
but I'm
honestly
going-
Everybody had a
how
time
every
traveling
Tales
umbrella.
from the Loop
it
goes.
does.
Like,
Oh, it really does.
I planned about an hour and a half worth of stuff.
Yeah.
And you guys did dumb shit for 2 hours.
Oh yeah, no, like
Colin
literally
Murphy
every
story.
time we end like one of these sessions, I'm like, well, here's like 3 pages worth of stuff you guys did not get into.
No, yeah, you always write a story and we fuck it up somehow.
You take it great places.
I feel like as we progress, I understand more clearly how you got time traveling umbrellas and dinosaurs and shit. Because I'm like, Bud got a truck and a gun. That's what-
I ripped a stuffed animal's eye off and wears a necklace. You have a dinosaur. We got to figure this shit out, man.
Wait. Who checked out Stanley Tucci's book?
Stanley Tucci.
No. Like who's the person who wrote the form? I was it me?
What?
No,
What?
he already had a card.
No, didn't he have to? He has to check it out then.
He had a very old card.
I guess I assume he was being checked out by touch.
What date did he think it was?
Oh, he thought it
Oh.
was his time. Like it would have been that day that he walked on from his time.
He thought it was
that
58.
I have that book.
So it would have been
If you
1958 that day.
remember, he got on to the bookmobile and he was like, "Wow, it's a little bigger on the inside, huh?"
Yeah.
And you didn't know what
Like Doctor
VHS tapes
Who.
were and all that.
And
kind of
yeah, when he was confronted with the VHS tapes, it's almost like he couldn't see it because it was something outside of his time that his brain couldn't process.
Holy
What
Not
if
to
we,
drop
like-
a big hint.
We'll just go to
Right.
that day then. The day he would have visited us and follow him until we find ourselves.
But we get sick when we follow him, and we can't continue to follow him.
Well, that was then. This is now.
Hmm.
You can't argue that logic.
You bring up an excellent point, Derek. How about this? We
All right, Derek,
start
you're
to
judge.
follow him. If we feel like we're going to honk, we stop. Or
Well, we
we
wouldn't
trail.
honk now because we're in this time, so it wouldn't be like a time bending thing.
That's true. Maybe us being here will make him honk.
Ooh, and will we use that as interrogation? I don't.
We're
So
not-
maybe we go to his current time of 58 or whatever.
Yes.
Reuse your umbrella,
Yes.
and then we'll know if he has time travel then.
Oh yeah.
Squid. Let's do it.
What if he
I'm
Squid.
time
so
travels
fucking
in the
confused
future
right
because
now.
we're back here? What if we help him time travel?
No, I don't think that's how it works. Jing, just pour
We
some.
bring him
pour
to
some
the
of that Kool-Aid in here, and then we'll get going here. Okay.
How many?
And then
packs?
get him stranded there.
If we go back
like
all the
us.
way to the present, our present, and we get like a few of those big, like football game Gatorade canisters, and we put those in the bookmobile. Do you think we can travel back in time with the bookmobile?
I would argue that we could just hold the steering wheel of the bookmobile or tie the bandana around one of our wrists and the steering wheel.
That is a good plan. I was thinking of the fuel consumption,
Oh,
like how
But
much
For now.
juice.
Have you ever
But
seen?
That's a
Aha.
that's a good point.
It's not juice. They're very particular about that. It is
Oh my god,
drink.
drink.
How much drink will it take?
All right. Well, you were saying juice.
Let me tell you, Bud and Jing, this is how you end up with your own dinosaur. I like where your head's at.
Bud. Are
Yeah.
we gonna make a magic school bus?
God damn it.
What is the magic school bus?
No, it's a school bus that's magical.
Hold on. Let me see
I don't know.
if
It's a general
It's in
thing.
the name, Todd.
Just lowercase m magic school bus.
It's the show they have in San Qualia. It's local.
and we're going to single-handedly create the magic school bus, and PBS will
inspire
make a show about it.
And the lizard is actually Tony Hawk.
It does have the little horn.
There were episodes in which he also skateboarded that little lizard.
Yeah, wasn't he anthropomorphic in a way too? Kind of like, whoa.
Yeah, he could kind of like two-legged, four-legged, do menial tasks.
I mean, when you're on a magic school bus, I think if you're a lizard that can do more than just lizard shit, that checks out.
We
So
would
we're
spend
gonna-
an hour and 20 minutes playing this game.
We're gonna vibe our way back to the school bus, guys.
Whoa, Derek, what is that?
I'm not sure that's the motion you want.
It's the motion. I see it. It's the motion with the ocean.
Calling you, thicko. We're time traveling.
Yeah.
Derek, you're too young to know about the ocean.
What? No, I'm
What?
gonna say Qualia.
Okay.
The motion
um,
of the ocean.
I don't know. That's
So we've got a lot of plans going around here.
Very
Okay?
warm.
We've got
And none
talks
of
of
them are
making
good.
a magic school
But
bus.
there's so many.
So
Charmar.
And literally
We're
none
making
of
the
them.
warm happen.
Like assuming
Okay.
one pack of Kool-Aid per trip, we could do this like 12 times.
yeah.
It really depends on how far we go, but yes, we should
Let's
have
probably in
plenty
the future
to go.
figure out how we figured out this puzzle and then go back to the current day and just do it.
I mean, it also depends on how well we can calculate landing in the exact time we want to land in, because apparently we're not great at that.
Oh, no, touch is great.
well, I
for
think
that.
he
We
just said
landed
it when he
exactly
did
where
it.
I wanted to land.
Yeah, he said when he wanted to land.
Yeah.
1955.
He just said it 3 years too soon.
But listen, okay, I get it. Okay, I thought that it would be special for us to have a Back to the Future moment. Apparently, it was not special.
It was so special.
But
I've
we've
had
gone
one
through.
back
Derek
with
appreciate it. Thank you,
Good.
Jing. Yes, you appreciate it. Thank
Damn.
you. I think that what we did was very swarm, and I'd like to do it again. I think that maybe we should take Bud's and Jing's idea about going back, getting the bookmobile, tying bandanas around it, and then bringing it back with us so that we might have an access point for the mayor. I think it's a great idea.
Let's do it.
Or we could just
Liv's-
go straight to 1958. Whatever you girls want.
I would like to Magic School Bus and totally
Yeah, I'm not going to say
Live
no to
Squid
Magic
release.
School Bus.
Squid. What? No, Live Squid Repeat. Yeah, let's do it.
New T-shirt idea.
Live, laugh, squid. All
As of
right.
tomorrow.
Oh,
So am I just bringing us back to 1989 and we're getting the bookmobile and then going back to that? All right, excellent. We're doing that. We're getting the orange Kool-Aid. We're putting it in the gas tank of the bookmobile, and then we're wrapping a bandana around somebody's wrist, and we're going back in time, baby.
well, Bud's the driver.
Colin, you
right.
just need to stop writing notes for our
Hey,
group.
I'll set out the window, bud.
Yeah, just let it go.
That was like the Christmas adventure this year. I was just like, I'm just gonna improv Die Hard. It's gonna be Die Hard. And
Happened.
Die Hard.
It worked.
Yeah.
It worked. All right.
It is
yeah.
a Christmas classic for a reason.
Totally worked.
Hey guys, it's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
Yes, it is.
For the kids.
Hey, and if you want to donate to the kids, here's a little.
Throw some
linky
linky poos up there, James.
Yeah, do it.
Hey.
I'm gonna take a quick break for myself. It'll be about 1 minute. If you guys want to figure out a plan of attack on your
Don't
Magic
hurry.
School Bus.
Don't hurry. We'll be here.
I'll tell you what happens when you get back.
We're just gonna brainstorm for another like couple minutes, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be so much
Yeah.
worse.
1 hour later.
But then, what if we go to 1969?
He just ends the stream. He's like,
Because it's the
"We're
cool
done."
year.
Do we think that we can go and go to the early 60s, steal the schematics for landing on the moon, and take the Magic School Bus into space?
And then we actually do it because we never landed on the moon.
Whoa.
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 Is Hef here? Where's Hef?
If we bring this guy to the United Kingdom in 1963, and it is bigger on the inside, we might be the inspiration for Doctor Who, which is pretty cool.
I think we've been the inspiration for everything in the next 30 years.
Yeah,
Including maybe the Poltergeist movies?
Maybe.
sure.
Moving shit around.
We could argue that we created Tang since we started using Kool-Aid before.
Ah,
God, it's a good thing Colin loves us.
Yeah.
We can-
I do love that. Like we started doing like one of these, and then he was just like, maybe I do two Tales from the Loop games every year.
Yeah.
And like both of them are always filled.
Next year he won't do one at all.
Well, yesterday we ended up dropping like a nuclear bomb at the end. Kill all
That's
the
right, we
zombies.
did.
He got so mad he had to change shirts.
Yeah.
Yowza.
So what's happening, folks?
We're dropping a nuke.
I wouldn't put it past you.
That was last night.
We did, and then
We did
also
consider
established
going to the moon.
the moon landing, but was not real.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh,
come on,
gosh.
think about it. Birds also not real. That's
Yeah,
just
birds aren't real.
thing, but that's not you guys. You don't have to get on board with
There's
that.
a website.
Spies.
Ask Charlie. Birds are real.
Birds are real.
Sick, Charmar.
Okay. Anyways, so what's the plan?
Well, we've totally derailed this. Somebody take the lead.
Touch. What's the plan?
All right. I need 2 people to tie their bandanas around their wrist and the steering wheel. I fill the gas tank with as much tang as it can handle.
Hold on.
58.
Wait, no! Don't put the tang in the gas tank.
Yeah.
You're
It's
really
too late
driving
for that.
again.
The only way we're going back to the future.
You gotta
And
sprinkle it over everything.
I turn the key.
With the tang in the engine?
Yeah, baby.
Wild card, bitches.
Thing's never driving ever again.
Yeah.
We're gonna take, we're
It
gonna
only
take
has
too
to
much
drive
The
you
Magic
time.
School Bus only gets 1 season.
You know.
Until
Oh.
1995. when it
Pilot,
arrived on
because
the
As you
podcast.
turn the key in the engine, it sounds like the bookmobile is trying to vomit.
Excellent. That's how I felt with the
I
time
know.
travel.
Like it's supposed to make that noise.
It's the umbrella that makes us go, though.
Oh, trust me, the umbrella is all keyed in. The umbrella is going.
Okay.
Yes, Derek's doing it.
We all gotta do it together.
This is
Well,
going to
let's
be.
do it. Everyone
Come on,
do it.
bros. Everyone together.
Everyone together.
I'm
That's
gonna
how we
make
make this into
Come
a
on.
gift.
No.
Money for some
It's
kids.
gross.
Grab in.
Money for some kids.
It feels gross.
You gotta believe in it.
You gotta believe in it.
There you go.
It's for the kids. I shouldn't have made that gesture and just say that. I just. No.
That was not. That was not ideal. No.
Yeah.
Be a gift now.
You think those kids are watching?
All right, we're gonna do this
I hope
because this is
not.
gonna be this is
It's after bedtime.
a big task you guys are doing. So we're making this extended trouble. So I want this to be a hard roll. So we're gonna do. We need 10 successes from all of you guys. I want everyone rolling on this. It's gonna be a Tinker Tech roll. So all together, if you guys can rustle up
Oh.
You need
At
10
least-
success.
10 successes, and remember you got a +1 each one of you.
So we
Okay.
start with 6. We just need 4.
I
Yeah,
have one
actually,
6.
Oh yeah, we only, if we're starting with 1 each, we don't actually roll an extra dice.
Yeah.
Wait, we're
Oh, we don't roll.
we'll set it as that.
So yeah, so we all have 1 automatic success. Or no, is it just 1 dice or 1 success?
Let's make it 1 success. I'm feeling
Okay.
frisky.
So
All
we
right.
only need 4 more then.
Okay, we roll our regular. Okay, we
Oh,
roll
you
regular
regular-
dice.
Roll your regular amount.
You got 2 successes?
If I get an automatic success, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we're going the automatic one.
Well, if
Oh, I think we did it.
yeah,
All right.
if I have automatic, I got
Bing,
that.
bang, boom. Magic school bus goes zoom.
It's a magic school bus, and I start
Solely Squid
freestyling
Man.
the new theme to what will soon one day be the magic school bus.
Cruising down Squid Street.
Charlie, are you wearing a Low Rollers Club?
Yeah, it says Low Rollers Club.
I have the same.
Official member.
I have the same sweatshirt.
I love
It
it.
is a great sweatshirt.
It is very good.
Was ironically thinking earlier, I have the same T-shirt as you, Zane, but I think it definitely looks better on you than me.
No, it's unless you bought one of my T-shirts that says "Hate fascism, love wrestling."
Oh.
I have one.
Nice.
I'm
Then
gonna go
yes,
buy one of
we are
those.
wearing.
I mean, technically Ben bought it, but I have one.
Well, that's all that matters. As long as you have it in your heart.
I have it. I wear it. I love it. It's one of my softer ones.
Oh well. You're welcome.
So, has the bus landed at the correct time?
It hasn't even taken off yet. I've been
Oh.
waiting. I'm waiting for the captain.
Sorry.
Listen, okay. The 5 of us
I've been
were all
waiting for the
doing
word
that
go.
motion. We moved, okay?
Oh, yeah.
You want us to do it again?
We're gonna have to wait like 5 minutes before we can do it again.
We're just letting the boys do
I
it.
think she needs a little more juice, Captain.
I give another packet out.
Yeah,
I
take
feel like we should have
another
to donate every time we do this.
Someone has to.
$1 per jack. I like that at the beginning of this we had no donation whatsoever concept, and now we just have re-rolls and jerking off an umbrella.
We'll make it happen.
That feels very par for the course for late night Tales from the Loop.
Yes.
That's
We
Very
could
true.
we could like make this a whole new thing, being like, all right, everybody, get your umbrellas out, and it can become like the new like like the
yeah.
We've
It could
become
be
the
it's
new-
like our
new,
version of the Wu-Tang W.
Yeah.
It's the new squids.
It's squids. All right, yeah. So Magic School Bus is it's going through time and space to another place. Is it 1958 we're stopping?
That was
All
the
right.
idea. Yes.
Boom. You're there. It's still early morning. It looks like Stanley is still off at work, but you know he would be at the city hall downtown, if anywhere.
I
If
mean,
he's not already dead.
We are also $34 away from 11K, you guys.
No way.
Jeez.
I will donate $34 to this one specifically right now.
Yes.
Or I will commit to it. I'll do it when it's over.
Yeah.
Where's
no.
the
Hell yeah, thank
So
you.
we're at 11K.
Yes.
Thank
I
you.
donated at the very end of it already.
Derek lowers his sunglasses for the first time to show Touch how amazed he is with how wide his eyes are with the bus.
But he doesn't open his eyes hardly.
That's the widest he's ever done.
Whoa!
Derek, I need to say this in front of
Dean
everyone.
shields her
I'm
eyes.
very proud of you.
Right.
That it took a lot.
You are swarm AF. What does the AF mean? I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, you cuss now, so you can figure it out.
Yeah.
Maybe I do know, but I'm not at liberty to say. Now let's go save a gosh darn mayor.
Yeah.
yeah.
I like that this is simultaneously the stupidest thing I've ever done and the best thing I've ever done. Because it's either this or Christy and I are both asleep.
I'm just letting it go because I have no idea how I could even get it close to getting back to my story originally. So let's go save this.
That's
game.
No, I feel bad.
No, this is I'm great because like this I love this when you guys do this stuff because it keeps me on my toes and I have to go along with your madness and it's fun.
We'll do an encore. We should do an encore Tales from the Loop like before the end of the year, since the fundraiser goes through the end of the year.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we'll try not to completely derail your,
No,
your story
'cause
next time.
the
If
best
we-
moments
We
come
should
out
have
of the derailment.
Christmas Tales from the Loop.
If X amount of money is raised, we play it the way you wanted us to play it
Oh
from
my
the
God.
beginning.
You got it.
If someone donates $5, we have to shut up, rewind, and go back to Colin's actual plot point.
if you
Oh, you just
yes.
said no, you do not.
If you guys do that, yes. Actually, I would like a $10 donation, and we will Tarantino this and go back to the beginning and try to see if we can keep it on rails.
Like right
But
now, 'cause
otherwise,
I got money.
ching.
How many times? It's just going to be like Doctor Strange, Dormammu. Dormammu.
Yeah.
Dormammu.
I can do this forever.
We're going straight Groundhog's Day.
Oh my God.
Okay, are we really doing that? Are we going back? Because I kind of want to.
No, let's just
Yeah,
keep going.
yeah. I
Let's
want to see
figure
where
it
this
out.
goes. This is so
Huh.
madcap.
Mhm.
All right,
We've done this for 2 hours. We can't go back now.
You've done this for 2 hours, and we, from where my story started, if you can see here, start. You guys are right there,
Nice.
and I've got 3 more pages of stuff I had planned.
Oh shit.
I'll meet
No,
you in
this
the
is
middle.
amazing. This is
I'll meet you in
amazing.
the middle and suggest that now that we are here in 1958, we should drive to the beach and try to sell some books.
Yes.
Your
People in the
move, holy
50s could
man.
really use some good mobile
Oh my
literature,
God.
I think.
We might as well just entirely fuck over the world of publishing for the next.
We've already done it. We created the next school bus. Nothing is off limits now.
I
We
mean,
are God.
I don't want to put this out there to make it even more of a madcap game, but you guys just came back to the 1950s with VCRs and VHS technology. Color
We're
TVs.
gods here.
Betamax.
Yeah, and also you have
Oh.
Laserdisc and Betamax on them.
We're gonna screw up everything.
Is anyone carrying
Only
a,
if we allow
a
them to take
Walkman
it.
by chance too?
I never leave home without it to dream.
Oh my gosh. You could
Oh,
basically
man.
take over
I
the planet
listen
right now with your
to-
technology.
The madness.
Okay,
Oh.
so let's move
We are
in
the-
time.
yeah.
Let's do this.
All right. So yeah, what's the plan of attack? You guys are back in the past. Are you going to head to the city hall?
Probably should go to the city hall now, right?
Yep.
We spent
Just
2
like-
hours trying to get here.
Does the bus still drive like a bus? Like
No,
Okay.
No, because there's Tang in the end.
because
in the
someone
end.
put a bunch of Kool-Aid and Tang inside the engine.
Yeah. Well,
So we're not close to the building, are we? I don't know if I've mentioned it,
We're-
dude. but I can't walk very far.
you know, Derek. It's funny. Ironically, the whole going to get the bus plan was exactly to avoid this problem.
I like that
Because we were gonna go get the
multiple
bus, so if we needed to drop somewhere, we could do it. But then somebody put Tang in the engine, and now it can't drive. So we're actually
Okay.
So
Okay,
it
dude,
doesn't go like back or forth, but it does go back and forth in time now. So
It's like a paperweight that time travels.
So
yeah,
hard
it's
cut
great.
from us trying to start it to super hard cut us just walking down the middle of the street.
Taking the Shoelace Express, yeah. And I'd like to imagine you're all sad walking like George Michael and the rest
He's
of
gonna be
development.
dead by the time we get there.
Head down.
I have my skateboard, so I could
Yeah.
probably help Derek on
I
my
also have a
skateboard
skateboard.
a bit.
Were skateboards around in '58?
Oh god,
Are you guys gonna look like just crazy as hell?
I don't
Yes.
know. Now I have to
Yes,
Google
we are.
that.
I need to see this. Yeah.
Yeah. Can we
Googling.
create Google while we're here so we can know this stuff already?
You might.
I'm a computer geek. I
I
can
feel
do
like
this.
Touch would know.
If you want to roll
This is
for it,
Mind
we can do
Palace.
it.
1959.
Wait, we're gonna wait,
I'm sorry, we've just invented skateboards. You're welcome. I'm just gonna walk over to the nearest little soda stand with the wheels on the bottom, like Back to the Future, and I'm gonna pull the top off and be like, "Here, kid," and then I'm gonna get on that, and I'm gonna go.
Finally, a Back to the Future reference paid off for us. That's great.
As you guys are going by on your skateboards too, a random guy sees you. He runs into his house, rings up. He's like, "Hey, Mr. Vans, it's your cousin, other Mr. Vans. You gotta check this out." And he describes what a skateboard is.
I love you. Gotta check this out. And
It
he
was the
pulls out the phone, and then he's like,
inspiration.
"Okay, these people
Yeah,
are on a
no,
piece of
I thought of
wood."
the reference. I'm like, wait, no, this is not gonna work out.
His name was Tommy Hawk.
Tommy Hawk.
That's so
Charlie, we were the
beautiful.
inspiration for skateboards.
We were the inspiration for skateboards. If only
You
we had
invented
the
them
foresight to
and
visit the patent
Stayed in the
office.
room with them.
Oh, my God, John, right.
I mean, we're on our way to City Hall. We can still do it. He can't beat us there.
Can you file patents at City Hall?
I mean, what
I
else
mean,
are you gonna do?
1958,
Why not?
probably.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
guessing that is where our closest officiant might be. And that's what we need. We need someone to sign off and stamp.
Do we
What
need
are
a
those
notary
people called?
public?
Notary public.
Notary
That's what I
public.
was looking for.
You said
My mother's
officiant, and I was like,
notary.
someone's getting married?
Yeah, I was like, oh.
What?
Listen, sometimes
I'm very
time travel
skateboarding.
scrambles my brain. Also, things that scramble my brain. Wearing this thing, it feels like a turban. My head feels like it's about to pop.
Take it off.
Very warm.
Take it off.
And to ruin the effect, I'm in the moment.
Always a thespian.
Yeah. I'm a method actor. I lose the lisp if I take off the bandana.
All
Do we make it to
Okay,
City
so
Hall?
we're going to the mayor's
Yeah.
office.
So as you guys are like, should we make a patent? I don't know. You make it to City Hall, and you stroll on in, and there's a kindly receptionist there. You kids, you look a little different. Can I help you?
Thanks, man.
I'm a lady, young son.
I don't, man, like non-gender specific man. You know what I mean, man?
It's gonna blow her mind even more.
I recognize those words, just not together like that.
That's all right, man.
I'm a woman.
Listen, he's from San Coatzacoalcos, and that's very important to him. Listen, we're here to save the mayor.
Oh yeah, Mayor Chickus. He's up in his
Mayor
office.
Wait, Gus?
Stanley
Gus
Stanley.
Chickens.
Yeah, that's what I said. And Santa's about that much of a fun.
What'd you say? What'd you say? That's what I said. What'd you say?
Chickens.
Yeah, he lives over on Vincent Street.
You're right. Yeah, he does. I think
Yeah.
at Thomas Edmonton.
Right, the intersection of Hamilton and Main
Uh-huh.
Street.
Yes, that is it.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just right up in his office there, kids. Do you want me to get him for you?
No, ma'am. Thank you. All the same,
Oh,
we'll
okay.
find our way up. Thank you for all your help.
You're welcome. You're a very polite young man.
Well, thank you very much. Stay narsh. And I just walk off.
Her head explodes.
I gotta give her a high five.
Walk
She's
away.
dead.
I also
When you go to give her a high
appreciate
five,
that
she
we-
just waves at you.
I also appreciate that we had a discussion about whether or not we should patent skateboards. We had not talked about patenting the technology for the Magic School Bus. Like that's fine.
Yeah, like Touch has all this technology literally just laying around, and yeah, let's focus on these skateboard patents, guys.
The entire time, Jing is just writing down a spec script for the Magic School Bus property. I'm writing a pilot already. We're going into like the human body, and we're looking at cells.
This
Why
is
are you
canon. Yes.
Yeah,
this is
I
canon.
did this.
All right, yeah. So you guys make your way up. It's a small city hall. The mayor's office is just on the second floor. You go up some stairs.
It just
Doors
was-
wide open. You see the same guy. He's a little more put together, kind of in a little white shirt, nice little slacks on. Kind of just busy away writing at something.
Hey,
You kinda-
man, we're looking for Stanley Chickus.
I'm Stanley Chickus. I'm the mayor of Anytown. Can I help you?
Thanks anyway.
Derek, that's the guy we've talked to.
Oh,
You need to talk to me?
Yeah, we've got some bad news.
Oh no. It's about mother?
No. So maybe better news than you were expecting. Tomorrow,
Oh.
by this time
He's not
tomorrow,
gonna believe us.
wait, does he recognize us from the
Dead.
bus? Sorry. Okay, cool. Sorry.
I was just saying that by this time tomorrow, you'll be dead.
And
We
let's
should have brought his
uh,
obituary.
I'm
to
sorry.
the show
He
to
puts down his pen. He's like,
Oh shit!
We
what?
sound like we're threatening him.
We're from the future.
We're gonna kill you.
Okay. He kind of starts slowly reaching for his phone.
Bud like grabs the phone and like pulls the receiver
God.
down.
It's getting better. It's getting better.
Like-
Okay. Give me
Why are we
give me a
like
force
roughing up this poor
force
mayor?
body roll. One
Force-
success.
Force body. All right. It's 4.
Yeah, you got a vice-like grip on him, but it's gentle. And you're keeping him from getting that phone.
And he points his finger and he's like, "Do not go on the roof."
Are you doing it like this?
Yeah. That's,
Uh,
not go on the roof.
what roof are you talking about?
Your roof
Okay,
at your
okay.
house.
All right.
Maybe just any roof to be safe.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
roofs.
No
You
more,
might go ahead
no more
and-
roofs. What's this about?
No
What's
matter
this
what
about?
happens, even if your TV antenna falls off or whatever, don't you go up there.
Let me ask you: have you experienced hail damage or anything recently? Would you like a free estimate?
Touch.
What?
We'll hire him a roofing company, and then he won't fall off.
Kids,
It's one of those DIYers.
kids, I'm very confused. Is this a shakedown? What is this?
We
Are
come
we
from-
about to we're going to turn over the underbelly of this city right now.
We're about to expose the seedy undergarments of this entire Anytown.
Is this said out loud?
Yes.
Okay. What are you talking? What?
I think you heard me.
What seedy elements?
I'm not sure, but they're not on your roof, so don't look up there.
I'm very
Who's
confused,
gonna want
kids.
to look up there?
No, we'll send someone.
All right.
We're,
Can I
That
have my
really
hand
makes
back?
it sound like we're gonna kill it.
you can
Your
have
hand.
your hand back.
Nothing about this makes it sound like he's going to live regardless of what he does now.
Look,
Wait, am I holding his hand?
no, I'm holding his hand
Bloodless.
on top
Oh,
of the
you're holding his
receiver.
hand. I was like,
Because he was
I
like
think
grabbing
I
the
missed
receiver, and I was like, "No, you're not." And he's like, "Then we're locked in this dance." You know, what if Bud,
Get it.
like Bud being Bud, like turns around to Jing, and he's like, "Wait, what if he doesn't just fall off the roof? What if someone pushes him off the roof?"
We haven't even thought of that.
Should we-
Gene thinks
Can we
real
sleep
fast.
over at this guy's house tonight?
Huh?
What?
What did you say?
Are we gonna intimidate him into bringing us into his house for a slumber party so we can watch him and make sure he doesn't go up on the roof?
Mr. Mayor, all of our parents have approved a slumber party. We're going to bring the popcorn, you provide the movies, and we will ensure that you live to see tomorrow.
Well, what?
Did I
Response I
stutter?
expected.
No, I didn't, because I have gone to a language pathologist so that I might better understand how to have confidence in my speech patterns.
Look, son, I'm going to be honest with you. As soon as you leave this office, I'm going to call the police and have them stop at all your homes and ask your parents what's going on.
I'm sorry,
What's your name
I can't
again?
allow you to do that. And I tie a bandana around his wrist and I tie it to mine.
Oh god.
Okay, give
We're
me.
DEFCON boys, girls.
Are we leaving our literal gold mine of future riches back in the 50s?
We
Give
don't
me
have to go
We
back.
need to go back to the bus.
A force body roll to see if you tie yourself to the mayor.
Force body roll. Okay. Sorry, I need to bring up my sheet. This I know is not my force body roll. Yikes. Okay. How many successes do I need?
Just
Oh,
one.
I got 2! I rolled 2 6s and 2 5s.
All right.
Slumber party with the
Yeah,
mayor.
yeah. Walk me through how you get the mayor into this.
I'm berserking this. It's 1989. I'm a big fan of the Berserker.
John Nord, right? That's right. All right. Yeah. So you get the mayor tied to you,
We kidnapped the mayor.
and somehow just doing that makes his will like crumble, and he's just putty in your hands. And he's like, "Yeah, okay, sleepover, sure."
Sir, we're doing this for your own good.
Doesn't feel good.
The most
Well,
important question. Mayor, do you have a car?
No, I like to ride my bicycle in the summers.
God dang it.
I mean, we could tie two futuristics to gay form.
Mayor,
Together.
second question. Is the patent office here?
Yeah, it's down in the basement.
I grab Charlie by the hand and we just start stomping off.
We got
Figure
fishes,
this
too.
out. We're gonna go
Alright.
make money.
And you won't even need to roll for that. You successfully put in a pat for skateboards.
Yes!
I also put Gracie's name on it instead of mine, so as to
Oh, that's so nice. We're gonna name a skateboard after you.
I don't outwardly like any of them, but in my heart, which is a very high point caliber, I love them all.
Aw.
But I'll never
Aw.
let them know.
We're gonna name our next dinosaur after you.
Yes.
Our next one.
Maybe a skateboard.
We have a magic school
Yeah.
bus now. Don't even pretend like
I
we're
know,
not
I know.
confirming
No.
dinosaurs.
Your inventory of wondrous items is just exploding. It's
I guess
fantastic.
they're patenting skateboards. I'm gonna go like hotwire a car.
Okay, yeah, all right. Give me a Tinker Tech roll.
Yeah, all right.
Oh heck, what am I saying? You don't even. If you succeed, you get it.
Oh, okay.
You got to succeed, anyways, with the +1. And so yeah, you hotwire. What kind of car do you pick up for yourself?
Just like a large one, so we can all fit in it. But it's like the 50s, so they're all like huge.
Yeah,
They're
like
all-
big boat
So-
car.
Yeah, just a
fins
big
and
ass
everything.
boat.
We
Yeah.
find a really nice all-white panel van. It's not weird though, because like you can just have that now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was kind of
Yeah.
hoping for one of those station wagons where you sit
Mm.
backwards in the trunk.
Oh, it definitely does not have seatbelts.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need those. In
No,
the
yeah, no,
in the
not yet.
50s, you don't need seatbelts.
No.
All wood paneled.
All right.
Mhm. Mhm.
Are we going to get a fleet of cars?
No, just
We can all
one
ride
car.
together.
We'll make it work in one.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Whack it up. It's
We'll
fine.
put the mayor in the trunk if there's
You
enough
somehow
space.
find a car that's got the big boat fins, wood paneling. It's a white panel van, and also it's just stylish enough to fit everyone. It's
it's
everything
just-
you ever wanted.
It's that
What a
car
great
Homer
car.
Simpson made for
It's
the car
the-
show that
oh.
ruined his brother's.
Yeah, I just think what,
It's the Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon, Griswold family roadster or whatever.
or what was that one other Simpsons, the Canyonero or whatever?
Canyonero.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Smells like
All
a
right.
steak at
Yeah.
Cheap 35.
So we're
You
going out
guys-
to the car.
I think
As
so.
we walk through the entrance, I turn back and I say, "Hey, lady, we're looking for the mayor. Can you help us?" And before she can respond, I see Touch and Bud walking out the door, and I just don't even wait. I just follow them out.
Her already exploded head explodes a second time.
She,
Well, he was just trying to
her
get through
faith
his
in
day, man.
children
Come on.
is noticeably lowered that day.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, so you get the mayor into the van. And I guess you're taking him back to his house.
Yep.
Oh,
We're
Yeah, we're gonna
kidnapping the mayor back
We're
to
not
his
taking
own-
him. We're escorting him for his own safety.
We're his bodyguards.
Yeah.
And as he's being escorted for his own safety, he hangs his head, and you may even see a single tear roll off one cheek.
Aw, I'm gonna give him a
Aw.
hug.
He's even more.
He's receptive to that. Yeah, he likes that.
Excellent. Hugs are great.
And he, what are you guys planning to do to me?
We're gonna have a nice slumber party.
I'm gonna keep
Yep.
you safe.
This feels
We're
like
gonna
that
braid
movie,
each
The
other's
Bad
hair,
Seed.
talk about boys. We'll give you a makeover. It'll be great.
A what? A what over?
Makeover. Yeah.
I don't know.
You'll be so confident.
Pretty far enough back in time that makeup still had arsenic in it, or
Welcome to the Christmas Cracker Killer.
Charlie and I brought some good stuff.
Candy cane is here.
I got lip snackers.
We've got like
Alright.
4 flavors between the two of us at least.
Yeah.
I
You're-
take
Yeah.
his face with both of my hands
Oh,
to get his attention, and in the most serious voice Derek has ever mustered. Dude, Do you have candy?
I don't have any candy. Oh
Oh,
God.
we gotta get candy, guys.
Yeah, I can drive you to go get candy. I have like $20 in my wallet. We can buy like 40 tons of candy. Everything costs a penny now. In the 50s.
I'm glad you're driving because walking is
Yeah, it's hard on you
Yeah, it's hard.
personally.
Can we buy some Coca-Cola with actual cocaine in it?
I think that was already phased out.
Well, we can try.
I mean, we've already taken a mayor hostage. Maybe we get it back in rotation.
Yeah, maybe we can go to one of those we can go to one of those old weird stores that has all the old canned goods, and maybe there's some Coke there.
With a soda jerk.
I can't tell you how excited I was thinking about getting to the end of this episode and leaving the mayor and singing "I Will Always Love You" from The Bodyguard, but then realizing The Bodyguard didn't come out until 1992, and then being terribly, terribly disappointed that I would not be able to sing "I Will Always Love You" in Touch's voice.
Well,
bet you didn't see that one coming, Colin.
Hasn't Touch been to the future?
No, well, not so much that you would jeopardize the past.
You guys did go to the future once.
We
Would
did.
you have happened to have watched The Bodyguard?
Probably not. I don't think we had time for it.
No, actually, you've been to the future twice because you went to the WCW
Let's not talk about Peter
show
Weller.
where you met Peter Weller in his
Let's not talk
RoboCop
about Peter
uniform.
Weller.
Hold on, what
Uh,
WCW show did you go to?
Wasn't it? If I'm wrong on this, wasn't it Capital Carnage? Wasn't that the show, or is that WWF? Am I thinking?
WWF was Capital Carnage was a WWF one.
Okay.
Later on.
It's the
went
one.
to the one-
It was the show where RoboCop helped Sting.
Holy. When this
And
is,
actually, if I
RoboCop
remember
story.
right, Ric Flair and Arn Anderson got
Yeah.
into a big brawl with Sting and RoboCop in the back.
Oh, I did a
And-
podcast about
Yeah,
that.
that
Yeah,
was
I know
Capital
about that.
Combat,
Capital Combat. There you go.
and it was a Hellscape.
We're just talking about wrestling in front of the mayor. The mayor has no idea what's going on there.
I don't think he had any idea what was going on before anyway.
He's
No,
way
he's-
too calm for everything that's going on right now.
Oh,
I gave him a hug.
he's clammy and he's noticeably sweating through his shirt.
We're gonna kill him with the heart attack. He doesn't need to fall off a roof.
Now we're bringing Bret Hart and Jim the Animal Neidhart into this. Let's do it. Atomic drop clothesline. Let's go.
It's happening. It's happening.
I then create the heart attack as a finishing maneuver as a tag team.
Better patent that.
Yeah. But we have to turn this around and go back to the patent office.
You gotta go back.
Little known fact: Stu Hart learned everything he knew from Jing Cho.
From what is it, 14-year-old little
A
Japanese girl?
14-year-old
Jing Cho Dungeon.
undersized little Asian girl.
I forgot you were a girl.
Yeah.
Jing
Oh.
Cho showed me how to put you in this stretch.
Hey, let me get a hold of you,
Let me get a
Stu.
hold of you right there. Jing Cho showed me how to do this.
That's good right there.
Derek forgets what he's doing and just leaves the car and goes through the unlocked front door that we didn't lock when we left, so he just goes in the house.
Don't want candy.
Wait, we didn't unlock it three years ago, or
Did we? Oh. I forgot. We went back and got the bus. Wait, is the bus parked in front of his
Jeez,
house?
ain't no locked doors.
We did unlock it 3 years ago, but then 3 years have passed, and who knows what he does with this.
It could be
security.
locked or unlocked.
It's
man.
unlocked.
Yeah, and there's a
Okay,
big
I
bus
just want-
parked in front of it.
Oh,
Derek just
God.
turns back and he's like, "It's okay, I unlocked it." Don't even worry about it, guys.
I don't have a key.
All right, so you're at the
Is
mayor's house.
Sarah listening to us, James? Because you keep looking over like, I'm so sorry. You don't
No,
even
she's
know.
upstairs sleeping. I woke up at 10:50 and was like kind of mumbling my way through, like washing my face like after my power nap, and like I come out of the bathroom and all the lights are off in the entire house, and she's in bed and she's like, "Good night," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Okay, I love you. Good night." Came down here. I'm
gonna-
sure she's
Just gonna
just
hang
like
with the Extra Life
sawlogs.
group.
Let's hard cut to the all of us sitting in your sunken living room.
Yes, Mayor is sitting on the kind of couch, looking very nervous. And I'm assuming you guys are just helping yourself to everything.
So
Yeah.
earlier when we were in the office and we said some stupid shit, did he say something along the lines of "Who sent you"?
No, he was just more perplexed about why
just the
a
whole
bunch of
concept
strangers
of, okay.
showed up and were holding
So
him
he
down.
wouldn't
Basically,
necessarily think that someone was out to get him.
no.
So then maybe it was just an accident.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, this guy is completely above board. He's just a simple, nice guy. Yeah.
As I'm going through his cabinets, I realize that Anytown, USA is a test market for Tang, and he's got a little stash here, and that's pretty special.
In his mind, he goes, "Not again," but he won't say it out loud to any of us.
All I can think about is going back to Friday afternoon and us all like laughing our asses off about the Bossing Say Cabbages guy. It's like, not my cabbages! It's just not my Tang! Okay.
We'll wrangle this back in a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Should we just
then
have a super successful sleepover?
ask about like what chores he had planned for the weekend, or for whatever. Obviously, he doesn't work tomorrow because he's on his roof and dies, unbeknownst to him.
Well,
And he's obviously intimidated, so he's gonna tell us.
I
So.
was gonna mow the lawn and I don't know, maybe get up on the roof and clean the gutters. No.
Not.
What time of day is it?
Right now, we'll say it's lunchtime.
Oh, great! It's still daytime. Okay.
it was
Jinx
like
is
8
gonna go
o'clock at night.
outside and grab a ladder if she can and do this for him.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I'm going to do some chores because in my 14-year-old mind, I can still get money out of this and he doesn't have to die.
yeah.
Jing's gonna do all of this and come back in, and the mayor's gonna pay her a nickel.
Whatever.
Yeah, just give me. And it's just you doing this. No one's gonna help Jing out.
Anybody as well. I will acknowledge, I will say aloud what my plan is.
Derek just kind of motions at his leg.
Heights terrify me, but I will go out and catch you should you fall.
Oh. All right, you know what? No rolls on this because you're getting some help. But so yeah, you successfully mow the lawn and clean the gutters.
Oh no, I'm only cleaning the gutters.
Oh, never mind. The
Yeah.
lawn stays shaggy and shabby, but
But
those
knows how to
gutters
mow the
are.
lawn.
We go back to the future, and it turns out that he dies from getting his arm cut off trying to fix the mower.
Yeah,
No!
it's like Final Destination. That's
Dang.
just got to find a way.
Touch brings that up, and then I get really angry and stomp right back outside to cut the grass.
Wow, nice. All right, yeah, that happens.
Stomp back in, and I put my hand out.
If I remember right, he's tied still to touch.
No, I untied when. I mean, he had to drive.
Okay. So, is the
Oh, I
mayor
assume Buck
bound
drove.
in any
Or
way,
Bud
or is
I drove.
Yeah, Bud
Oh,
drove.
Bud
He's still
drove.
tied to
Okay,
you.
well, just kidding.
I mean, I didn't drive. He drove. But
I will.
let it be a time, man.
I think he
Especially if I had to
tied
give me the
somebody.
high five, I slap his
He
hand
should-
away and put it back
Okay.
out to.
he'd like to put his hand up, but he's still tied down.
You have one other hand.
Oh, all right.
Money, please.
Can you untie me so I can go to
Money, please.
my money my money tin in my bedroom.
Where's your money tin?
It's not in my bedroom. I didn't mean to say that. But if you could untie me, I can go find it.
Gene, why don't you help the nice man find his money tin upstairs?
I go to his room alone and find his money tin.
Okay. All right. He opens his money tin, and there's just a big crumpling bunch of sweaty dollar bills in there. And he pulls one out, and he's like, "Thank you."
I take the $1 and storm back out of the room. I don't want his money. I want to be paid for what I did. A hard day's work. The sweat of my brow.
An honest day's work.
This is
I admire the
feminism.
cut of your jib, Jing.
This is feminism, mother effers.
Yeah.
Walk out.
The mayor is just completely confused.
Great. So are we.
Derek emerges from the kitchen with apple juice, the fridge door open behind him.
Derek, we
Touch.
talked about this.
Touch.
Yes.
Touch. I love the plan. I'm vibing. I'm bored. Can we just time travel to like 2 days and can we just see if we've succeeded? See alive?
Just see if it worked.
It's like
Just sit here for a couple days. And
I just like
you're all right. Let's go home.
they have 2 channels. They're both not good.
When did Derek turn into a Hollywood movie agent?
I'll let Derek know that we can't leave quite yet. We want to make sure everything's set. But if he wants to watch a VHS, he can go and he can hang out in the bookmobile. We have plenty to select from.
As an apology to the mayor, should we introduce him to VHS and let him have that patent?
No, doesn't get it.
I think that would be a nice thing to do.
I tell Touch that's Squid, and I go to
We
the
have
bus.
kidnapped this man and
Yeah.
perplexed him to a point of definite therapy.
You don't think introducing him to VCRs will ruin him some more?
No worse than we already have. And this could be a good segue into introducing mental health therapy in the 50s rather than 2021.
Valid point.
Also, we could tell him about the importance of exercise by giving him that Jazzercise VHS.
Jane Fonda?
Yes. Also, Sweating to the Oldies. Richard Simmons, far ahead of its time. They will be mystified by his androgyny.
Will the oldies just be like the current music that he's listening to, though?
Oh, nah, that's going to be even ahead of him. That's all
That's true.
like 40s music and stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to give him a brain aneurysm. He's going to be so stressed out.
Or the ability to write these songs if we just give him the.
Yeah, should we watch something with a real good soundtrack?
Yeah.
Let me
Guys,
show
have
you
we considered
now.
just placing bets on the World Series while we're here? I mean,
No, that would be unethical.
We won tonight. God damn it.
The world is your oyster, guys. Just tell me what you want to do.
Fuck.
I think we should go back to the future.
Don't bet on the Phillies in 2022. That's for sure.
Oh,
Oh,
Away.
heartbreak.
sorry.
Fuck the Astros. Sorry. Go on.
The mayor's like, he's like, what's next? What are you guys going to do to me?
We
Okay.
want you to live a long and healthy life.
Will you leave my house, please?
We would like nothing more.
Tomorrow.
Yes, because we said we were coming for a sleepover, and a sleepover we shall have.
All right. I mean,
Yeah,
do you need to, don't you have parents?
actually, no, not anymore.
True.
Well,
I have a
Are you
stepdad,
guys
he's
in
a
trouble?
bag.
Oh,
No.
No, we
we're-
said we were here to keep you safe for one day.
I don't feel safe. I really don't feel safe, young lady.
We haven't. What have we done to hurt you? We mowed your lawn. We've cleaned your gutters.
I feel terrified.
Well, I can't control that. If
I'm gonna
you
give him
don't
another
believe
hug,
us,
even though he's kind of sweaty.
Uh, I do appreciate that. That makes me feel better. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
With
I'm
no
sorry,
reason
sir,
to
and
lie.
I don't mean to be rude, but you have the constitution of a communist.
Whoa.
It's 1989 where we're coming from. Come on.
Touch.
We're also introducing the Red Scare.
Oh,
It's 1959. The Red Scare is already here.
I can assure you, son. I love this country. I'm a true patriot. True patriot.
Then trust us. Trust us for one day.
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, you guys are better than that little Connor kid.
Connor?
Uno memento.
Who's Connor?
Oh,
Barry
fuck.
Connors.
Barry Connors.
oh.
You don't like Barry Connors?
He's always hanging out around here, pestering me.
Is he a mean kid?
Yeah, he's a pretty mean kid. Shot my cat the other day with a BB gun.
Holy
Oh.
shit, Barry killed him.
He did kill him. I mean, no. I thought you were talking about the cat.
And that's why he turned pale as a ghost.
Alert!
I love that we're just like so far aflung that we say things and they just register and you're like, yep, that happened. Wait, no.
No. What I would like to think actually happened is that was a little bit of truth. And what happened was we went so far off track, we got back on track.
He
He kind of did a little
he
bit.
just said anything he could to shut us up.
Barry murdered the mayor as a child.
Do you
How
He's
old
so
is
freaked out.
Barry?
need us to talk to Barry?
Barry's early 20s, late teens at this point.
Let's kill him.
No, let's
Yeah.
scare the
If he was going to be an
Jesus out of
actual
him.
child, no. But, he's over 18.
We're actual children.
Yeah,
Let's,
he's our
let's
age.
scare the shit out of him.
Yeah. You know what else we can introduce in 1958? The Garrett Strait. Prison. Have you ever been to prison, Barry? Would you like to? You know what they do to people who look like you in prison, Barry? Not very nice things, Barry. Tell him, Jing. And then you do the heart attack.
Jinx our muscle.
I'm the most, so I would probably be the atomic drop part, and somebody's got to clothesline him off my leg.
This is insane. Okay.
Yeah, let's go mess Barry up.
Yeah, if you want to find him, he lives 2 blocks down.
We will fix your Barry problem.
Oh, what does that mean?
I put my finger on his lips and just go, shh.
You don't need to know.
When you do that, visible goosebumps just raise up over every inch of his flesh, and you can see fresh beads of sweat start pouring out. He is visibly terrified.
I'm going to give him another hug.
Aw.
Really didn't do much this time. You can feel him shaking a little bit. In fact, when you hug him.
We're just gonna make sure that Barry's nice to you from now on.
We
Mhm.
implicated ourselves in a murder if he dies before anything else happens.
If we just go tell him that he's going to be a big douchebag, maybe he'll change.
Yeah,
That's not how that works.
We're
just-
turning liberals right now.
We're just gonna try to turn him into a nice guy. We're gonna try to teach him how to be nice. Everyone should be nice.
I mean, Biff literally had to have his entire family humbled to the point of extreme sadness for him to not try to shit all over people.
We based this entire play on the future.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Oh my god!
Could we consider just hitting him repeatedly with Atlas Shrugged? Do we feel like that's a solid?
Good.
We fear him into not wanting to read that one book.
That seems like it could work.
Love it.
We could. Did we put any of Reagan or anything on there? Because that would really scare the shit out of him.
I mean,
Beat
we're
him up
just
with
an
it.
actor at this
Push him
point.
into the madness.
What if we just give him the VCR with a copy of Top Gun? He won't leave the house for like 3 years. Let's watch that thing over and over again. That's gonna blow his mind here.
We can't let him have VCR technology.
We can go patent it first.
He's mean.
All right.
If you're mean, you don't get VHS tapes.
That's not how that works.
We're
You
gonna
gotta be
plop
nice to
orange
get
now?
rewards.
All right. So yeah. So you know where Barry lives. You've got the exact address. And the mayor was even like, oh yeah, he. I don't know if he even has a job right now. You'll probably find him out back, probably shooting at birds or rats.
Do we dare leave the mayor alone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we call our parents?
Right.
Are you gonna find our parents? Because I
Yeah,
don't
that's the
think you
point.
are.
Exactly. What are you gonna do?
I'm worried he's gonna call the cops.
Any of your
Time
names.
or-
That's the point.
I think that one's named Derek. That's all I got. Maybe are you Touch?
I'm still on the bus, by the way. I've been gone for this entire conversation.
Never mind. Rewind it. I think that one's name's Jing, and I think you're Touch. I don't know the rest of you.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm
These
an
aren't the
Asian
children you're
girl in
looking for.
1958. Good luck.
That's the way we like it, sir.
Are you guys? Are you gonna leave me alone now?
Are you going to do anything else that would jeopardize your future?
What do you mean?
We're gonna go outside and stand watch. You don't leave this house for 2 days.
What'll happen if I try?
You don't want to know.
Oh God. Sweet Barry, mother, God help me. And he starts praying.
You're intimidated by a little girl.
Let's just say you might get swept up by a Hoover.
The president?
And I just walk out his door backwards like this, but I run into the door frame, and then I fix it, and then I back up some more.
I walk out too. Everything cool I just said, you ruined it, okay?
I'm gonna give him one more hug before we go.
Okay, so good. I didn't know Herbert Hoover was the president.
Just bawling, crying in the middle of the conversation lounge.
Just crying and praying in his conversation pit.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's
Right in front of
Catholic
the
man.
TV tray.
Yeah, he's Catholic man. Got it.
All right.
Fuck.
So you know where young Bad Barry is. You've scared a man into total complacency.
How old was this man?
He's like probably around 46, and just terrified of these little children that just came in out of nowhere.
Is he married with kids, or have we made him not want to
Bachelor.
have kids? Okay,
It might remain so.
It's gonna be a real bad night if it's not.
can be celibate from now on.
Yeah.
Like, fuck kids.
The Barry's house.
So you go down and you make your way to in front of a really nice 2-story house. Nice flagpole proudly in the front yard. Old Glory's waving in the breeze. That grand old flag. And you hear from the backyard, ding, ding, ding. Sounds like someone shooting BBs at cans.
Fucking, I stomp back there and go, I'm taking your guns.
Visibly younger and slimmer, with a real douchey buzz cut, Barry turns around like, whoa, what? Hey, what are you doing here?
That's all I had, guys. Someone back me up.
Did
Yeah,
she
Bud's there.
fucking stutter? Hand over the gun to my associate now, or there's going to be trouble.
I don't know who you kids are, but you better get off my property right now. And he
Bud pulls out his actual gun.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay. And he raises his hand. He puts his BB gun. Okay. Money. My mom's money's under the bed. It's a few dollars short here. I took a 20. She didn't know about it. You take it too.
Your mom, Barry. Come on.
I just wanted you to put the gun. I just wanted you to listen to my friend here. So
I take that 20, but do not go after his mother's money.
That ought to teach you. Don't bring a gun to a gunfight, Barry.
All right. How do you know who I am? Who are you? What is this?
We've been watching you.
I didn't do
This
anything.
is not a shakedown. But let me tell you this right now.
What?
Do not raise up false idols, such as actors, and elect them to public office. Also, do not spread lies across the radio waves. Also, do not buy sunglasses with the American flag plastered across them. You look like a D-bag. Finally, be nicer to people, especially the mayor. He's a kind gentleman with a good soul, and you have a good soul as well, and I'd like you to put it to better use from now on. Tell him, bud.
but what's the gun at? Do it.
All right. Yeah. Whatever you say. I'll be nice to the mayor. Okay.
And then Joseph, goddamn, we're watching you too. Tell him,
What?
Gracie. She's gonna throw it around the circle. Just gonna group intimidate him.
I'm gonna go up and kick him in the shin, because dude, don't shoot BB guns at cats. That's not cool.
Yeah, you do that. He kind of drops down. He's like, how do you know? How do you know about that?
We're from the future. We know everything.
What?
Watching you.
Yeah, tell him, Derek.
You heard me.
Yeah.
Is Derek back now? He's
Oh,
on the
did you
bus.
leave him on the bus?
Stole the bus,
And,
yeah.
then I'm like, Derek?
Look around, Derek's not there. Yeah, tell him. Someone
Smash
else.
cut to Derek. He's like just laying back, like clicking through like the fast forward on the.
I mean, tell him again, bud.
Beware the bookmobile.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what our new bookmobile staff shirt should say.
Yeah.
Beware the bookmobile.
That's Jing's actual pitch. It's not the Magic School Bus. It's Beware the Bookmobile. Goosebumps never happens. It's just a mashup of the two.
Eagle
I
Force
watched
Magic
the
School
shit
Bus
out of
and
that.
Goosebumps.
Just Elvira shows up in a bookmobile and starts telling spooky
I'm just
stories.
writing every possible thing down. Like this is
This is
I've
gold.
never worked a day in my life.
Wait a second. You say you're from the future?
Fuck.
What happens to me?
You turn into an enormous D-bag, but there's time to change.
You keep saying that. What's a D-bag?
Okay, so are you familiar with the female anatomy?
How old are you?
I thought you said that you were an adult. You were trying to talk down to us. You don't know basic hygienic products?
No.
Sir, if you ever wish to encounter a female, you should familiarize yourself with the anatomy. Suffice it to say that you are not a kind person, nor do you have what we would call a kind disposition. I'd like you to rethink your ways. Be nicer to animals and children and women and respect them.
All right.
And also the mayor.
Also the mayor.
Yeah, I'll be nice to the mayor. Whatever you say.
Especially the mayor.
Yeah, especially the mayor.
Okay, I'll be nice to the mayor. All right.
And beware the bookmobile.
And I'll beware the bookmobile. Or beware it.
And we'll be watching you.
Yes.
All right.
For the future.
And then
Can you stop pointing that gun at me, please? What's she doing? What's she doing? What's she doing?
No.
What's
You
she
don't want
doing?
No.
She's just making sure that we always know where you're at.
Yes. Think about that. The next time you feel like doing something ill-advised, do the nice thing and remember.
Oh, come on. I don't know. Is this really all about the cats and the dogs?
It's about the cats and the dogs, the birds and the bees, the song on the wind and the leaves and the trees. Think about it.
Because, I mean, they're just strays.
You're gonna get kicked in the shin again, buddy.
I'm doing the city a service.
This is how you become a D-bag.
And next time the mayor needs his gutters clean, you do it.
How am I supposed to know when that happens?
Oh,
You
yeah,
You keep
no.
an eye on it. When there's leaves in the gutter, you go up and pick them out. How hard is this?
He drops his hands and he takes a step forward. He's like, oh, wait, you mean to tell me I'm supposed to keep asking this guy about his gutters?
Yeah, once a week you go to the mayor's house. You say, "Excuse me, sir. Could you use clean gutters or whatever?" You know, I mean, you can phrase it how you want. Just imply that
Improv it.
I mean, really, once a month is fine, guys. Once a month. is
Also,
fine.
maybe mow his lawn too. It's kind,
Mhm.
and he will pay you for it.
You know what? I don't know you people. You're a bunch of kids.
Charlie,
And I bet that gun ain't even loaded.
Charlie, kick him in the shin.
Oh, it's loaded.
So I'll kick him in the shin again.
Get him, Charlie.
I'm gonna kick it. Charlie's gonna kick him in the left shin. I'm gonna kick him in the right shin. Same time. Bam.
Okay. Yeah, that drops him, and it drops any bit of fight in him too. He's down. Oh, fine. I'll ask the mayor every day about his gutters. Oh God.
That's right. Thank you.
Is there anything else? Can you just leave me alone now?
Be a
We
nice
hope you
person.
live-
We won't be back.
A long and healthy life, but know that we will be watching.
All right, let's get out of here.
Also, stop stealing money from your mother. That's not kind. Also, $20 is a lot of money.
Yeah, and I wave the $20 in his face.
We're
I
going
know,
to take
but
this as a lesson.
how else am I going to afford all those girly nags?
Listen,
You go mow the lawn, mayor's lawn. He'll pay you.
Mhm.
But the money's right up under the mattress.
And then-
Or not.
Your
I
mom
won't.
keeps the
Then
money.
when she doesn't have the money to buy food and you starve, what do you want to do?
Well, I mean, I don't know. That's her problem.
Whoa.
Steal her
well,
money.
now
I mean-
it's a you problem.
You steal
it
the
is
money,
going
she
to
can't buy
stay.
Cocoa Puffs.
You know, she's my mother. That's what she's there for. She's there to provide for me. She's there to service all my needs. And let me rewind that. She's there to help out when I need help with financial things.
How old are you?
We spend the next 3 hours teaching him about feminism,
Yeah.
21.
equality.
You berate him into getting a job.
Yeah. All right. Are you guys gonna do that?
Yeah, this is montage. This is like Laverne
Okay.
and Shirley.
Yeah, we're gonna montage this shit.
Measle, Schlemazel, Pots and Pepper
Then-
Incorporated.
We're from the 80s and we haven't done one montage. Of course, we're going to montage.
Yeah.
Give me a extended trouble. We're gonna do. I want 8 successes, so I
Ooh.
think that means I'll need really essentially 2 from you guys,
All right.
maybe. Or
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are we rolling for? Like, what is our?
this is gonna be. Let's use. This is gonna be charm and heart.
I got this.
5 plus 1.
I got one.
All right, yeah. We go through the montage. You guys are showing him all sorts of different literature and stuff that you've been able to pull off the bookmobile. And he's like, at first, kind of like scratching his head, like, I don't get it. But then a few more
One of us
montages
is
down.
handed now.
Yeah. He's like, oh, yeah. You cut to a scene where you guys are showing him how to knit. And he's like, I don't get it. But then he does get it. And then
Jing is
like,
standing behind him with a needle.
like he's like, oh, I'll raise my pinky when I have that kind of thing, you know.
I
And
get
then by
stopped
the
every time I
end,
try to stab him.
he's like, you're getting close to the end, and you've got like somehow a medical chart of like women's anatomy, and he turns it upside down. He's like, and you're like, no. And you turn it the other way. He's like, And yeah, at the end, it all ends with you guys jumping in the air and doing a group high five.
We
And
stop
then maybe
there.
someone kind of tussles his little his buzz cut, and he's just like, okay.
Back to the bus.
Taught him how to be a good human being.
Yeah.
I mean, really, we should. I think like his wife should be thanking us, like his future wife.
His future wife.
Oh,
yeah.
he was a bachelor.
Oh,
We might meet it. We might meet her in the future, though.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
Might get a wife now.
We
Maybe
still have to go back
You never
to
know.
the future.
Gotta get back in time.
Oh, guess it isn't the bane of your existence now. I read the private chat just like 40 minutes later.
Guess what, guys? It's 1 a.m. again.
I do love how Back to the Future though has almost entirely dictated this game, and just out of nowhere. But it's fantastic.
I just love that you forgot that we had a fucking time traveling umbrella.
So much. You guys pick up so much stuff in all these games, and like it's all these things like it's like I really don't. Okay, I'll give it to him because yeah, why not? And then like you keep bringing it into the next game, and it's just like,
Why not get
but in the
that?
best way.
So
I love
are we back in the future?
Did you guys get enough Tang?
Oh yeah, we brought.
I had
Right.
tax from the 55.
Oh, and that's premium Tang. That's uncut
That's-
Tang.
That's
Yeah,
good stuff.
but like,
You guys, yeah, you
Before
you're
they change the recipe.
Yeah.
you make it back to the future, and yeah, you notice some significant changes all of a sudden, and there's kind of some fresh memories in your head. All of a sudden, you know for certain that there was this mayor of your town who hit it big as a sci-fi horror author who had a successful series about these evil children who invaded homes. It like touched a nerve with the country at the right time, and he became like the biggest. He's like a Stephen King before Stephen King. Movie deals, like he did the talk show thing, and like the guy's still around today. Lives in a huge mansion, heavily gated, and many security guards patrolling it.
I mean, that's fair.
And as a rule, does not do anything with any school outreach or anything. But he is alive.
Turned him off kids for forever.
what do we know about Barry?
Oh, well, you do know that your favorite radio show is Mr. Sensitivity with
Barreled. His name is
with
Barreled. It's by Barreled.
with Barry the Bear.
Aw.
He's the nicest guy you could ever hope to have in your town. He puts together fundraisers at the drop of a hat for any cause that's good enough. Always is there at the head of every parade, and he does the Santa thing. He does the Easter Bunny thing for the kids. Donates whenever he can to any kind of good public cause. Just an all-around great guy. You know his kids. His 3 daughters, they're triplets. They're just wonderful human beings. Great self-possessed women who have a really good sense of self and agency. And he's got a wonderful wife who's a successful chef and runs a nice, thriving restaurant. They're thinking of maybe even starting a chain. And he's very deferential to her. You could say she runs the pants, or she has the pants and runs the house, but Barry doesn't mind. He
We
just
did
loves
that,
her so
guys.
darn much.
We did that.
Did.
As you guys get back, Mr. Turner kind of walks up. He's like, looks like you guys had a pretty eventful day, huh? And he gives you a wink. And with that, I think we'll end that chapter of the story. A few weeks have gone by. Guys, where do you find yourselves? Are you still active with the bookmobile? What's on the horizon for you?
Did we ever take the bookmobile to the beach and try to get
It doesn't drive
The
now.
bookmobile's still full of tags.
Yeah, every time you
Dang.
start it up, you get the smell of burnt sugar.
Worth it.
I don't think we know how that happened though. Like we're just like, oh, the bookmobile's fucked up. That's unfortunate. Someone should fix it.
Yeah. Oh, good thing though. Barry the Bear put up some money for a local auto shop to come and give the engine an overhaul.
Awful nice of him.
Nice guy.
One day, out of nowhere, I'm walking with, I assume, a parent since I am only 14. And I pass the mayor, and we make eye contact. And I think he recognizes me.
He does.
I walk up to him, and I take the $20 that I got from Barry, put it in his hand, and just go and walk off.
I dig it. I dig it.
So good.
Anyone else?
I mean, we also probably have a lot of money from patenting the skateboard. So
Yeah. Somehow you guys came
Grayson
back
Color,
and you
millionaires.
bank accounts that were overflowing with cash that somehow were set aside and allocated specifically to you. Like almost you guys set it up in the past somehow.
weird.
Weird. We haven't even started senior year yet.
But yeah, I guess you two together are multimillionaires now. Let's
Sweet.
make that a canon thing.
We're multi-billionaires and we have a baby dinosaur.
And we still have a baby dinosaur.
Yeah,
Look
Zane,
at
if you ever
what?
wondered how this stuff happens, now you know.
This is how it, yeah.
This is it.
You're like,
This is
well,
how
you
we
tried
do
setting
it.
up a patent in the past, but it didn't quite work out. Or you guys are multimillionaires while you're juniors in high school. That's canon now.
I'm writing it down, Colin, just so you know.
No, yes, please. Someone needs to keep track of this. Someone.
I don't want this to be a nightly thing that we do.
It's just amass this major fortune.
Millionaire skateboard type.
We own everything.
You get a penny for you get so much money for every skateboard sold, regardless of brand.
Yep, that's it.
All right.
We
And
raised
yeah.
so much money for Ollies for Otters. It's gonna be cool.
Ollies for
Oh,
Otters.
God,
There's
yeah.
so many happy otters out there.
We're gonna start like everyone has we have a group for everything, for fundraising for everything.
We might just have to age you guys up now into adulthood and put you on some real stuff because you basically are almost the Avengers with everything you're on.
Pretty
We're
much.
all Richie Rich, basically.
Oh my god, this might be the last time we play these girls.
They'll be women next time.
They'll be women.
And that sounded weird. Let me rewind that. They'll be older.
They will be adults.
Yeah.
They'll be adults.
And this is where we have the dancing montage to "Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon," and then we age up into the next episode.
I'm thinking more like I'm Every Woman.
Oh, yeah. Or bow, 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 bow. Let's go,
Let's
Let's
girls.
go, girls.
Man, you're such a Samantha.
What happened to Bud?
I love that none of these songs have actually been out except for "Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon." It's still, is it still we're in 1989 again?
Well,
Yeah.
Mhm.
we're talking under the guise that we will all age in this weird montage of futureness. So
Yeah, we're producing it in the future for our
Yeah.
past selves.
we're all just
We're doing our life
thinking about our
stories.
futures.
It's nice.
That's nice.
I want to know what happened to Bud and Derek.
Derek's
During
still in
the
the
time.
car. Man, Derek's still in that van.
They're still in
Yeah,
Still
Derek, what
watching
happened to you?
VHS weeks later.
Derek started the van home craze far sooner than it would have occurred.
It's
No,
have
so-
you heard of David Attenborough? This entire series.
So Derek gets tired of people not understanding where San Qualia is, and so he enlists the help of Touch to go find it on a map so he can like be more specific. But when they go to try to locate it, they find that it doesn't exist. Like it's not a place. Like there's no record of it, no trace. And so Derek is like really troubled and sad about this. He walks home alone, which is he doesn't walk home alone a lot. He doesn't walk a lot, period, because the leg.
Yeah.
And when he enters his home, he just cuts to black because his entire house is just empty. There's no counters, there's no nothing, there's no furniture, because his uncle who works for Nintendo is actually a mad scientist, and this whole time Derek has been a cyborg. So his prosthetic, he's like cybernetic, never ages, and he's been like implanted with fake memories of all this stuff. And so that's why he just knows his uncle works for Nintendo, and he's so confident about it because
Write that shit down.
His uncle is just like has been programming him for years and years.
Was that your plan all along?
It was, yes.
That was all along.
That's why I switch it to Craig, because I was like, oh, I have so much for Derek.
Oh my!
And he's gonna, and the whole thing was the running joke. He's gonna keep referencing that he can't do things because of his prosthetic leg, when he could just like kick down doors and stuff with it. But no one bothers to look at it.
Okay.
So that was thinking ahead.
Could I piggyback on that just a little bit?
Go, please.
Please do.
All right. Bear with. We cut to Touch. He's had a long night. He's sitting in his bedroom on his desk. All of a sudden, a wind picks up, like it's in his room or something. Papers start flying around. All of a sudden, like he's coming through some kind of temporal rift. It's Peter Weller. Oh, Touch. You need to watch out about Derek. You must save the world. Touch. Watch out about Derek.
I reach underneath my bed and pull out Bud's gun, and I shoot Peter Weller.
What are you?
Oh God!
Sometimes he lets me borrow it.
No, okay. I'm making you roll on this. I'm making you
There's
roll
an
on
imminent
this.
threat to the future, and
I
it's
get
Peter
real
Weller.
hard.
This guy has died like 5 times. How does nobody else think this is weird?
Oh, okay. This is gonna be highest difficulty is 3 successes. You already got 1 success because I foolishly gave you that. Give me. This is gonna be. Let's do Tinker Tech.
Okay, that's not bad. Tech, yes. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna roll them one at a time. That's not a success. That is also not a success. That is 1 success. That is not a success. That is not a success. That is not a success. I failed.
You,
to shoot Peter Weller in the face.
Unless you want to buy rerolls.
Yeah.
I would love to buy a reroll.
Oh no.
That is not a success. I owe you $1. That is also not a success. I've rolled 2 ones in a row. That is also not a success. $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8. I'm changing dice.
You're getting close though.
$9, $10, $11. I shoot Peter Weller in the face.
We'll take our money where we can get it.
Yeah, you describe in minute detail how you destroyed Peter Weller.
I reach up and let's see. I reach up and I shoot him, and he looks very shocked. And then I say, "Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law. Good night, Peter. Never ever touch my mother again." And I kick him back through the rift.
And the last words that you get to hear are, "I've always loved you."
Also,
Cut
you
to
don't know that he's dead, so he'll be back.
the future.
I've literally killed him many times.
So we cut to the future. Smash cut. We see sitting on a black throne with neon accents like it's Tron, an evil cyborg Peter Weller, and he goes, "Good, good." End credits roll.
Yeah.
Look what you've done, Touch.
And now I got my Peter Weller story back on track. Yeah.
I sit through the credits
So-
to see if there's a Stinger trailer at the end of it
It's Bud going, where's my gun?
because I'm conditioned to do this through Marvel movies.
Yeah. There's actually a couple different end credits. One is Bud being like, gun?
Yeah, summer 1990. Head out to theaters. See Bud starring in Dude, Where's My Gun?
What's your gun, dude?
I have two more things to wrap
Yes.
up what Derek is doing. So the last, I thought about this a lot when I was creating him. So the necklace that he thinks can open up anything will not open up any doors. It's what unlocks his operating system because he doesn't know he's a cyborg. He can't use any of the things, but he carries around the thing that would let him, if he ever just bothered to like put it in his leg, which is the only thing he doesn't shove in there. And it's why his leg has so many compartments, is he like shoves stuff in there and it like moves it around. And the last bit is I specifically picked the Beach Boys song because the lyrics are, wouldn't it be nice if I got older? Wouldn't it be nice if I lived in a world where I belong? The whole song is about like him wanting to like, live.
What?
Dude.
Holy
Beautiful.
shit, man.
That's good.
That was like my stinger right away to be like, okay, there's the teaser.
That's amazing, man.
That's some
Legit.
forethought.
Colin, I've made a donation in your name, and it says $11 is the price it takes to put a hit out on Peter Weller. It's worth it.
You're now being watched by the FBI.
Yeah. I'm on so many lists now.
I forgot the other one, which is super obvious. He doesn't open his eyes because he has robot eyes.
Oh,
You would like
Yeah.
if you ever looked in his eye, it'd be super obvious because they're like glowing and stuff.
that makes
Man.
sense.
Round of applause, dude.
Man.
Wonderful
Really?
role playing. Wonderful role playing, man. Love it. Love it. Awesome. Well, we got to get we need to return to these characters. This is amazing. I'm more excited than I've ever been to get a game of this going again. So many different things on the horizon. But yeah, let's well, I think we can end it here. It's a good place as any.
Are we gonna wait a year to do it again? Because I'm just gonna
No.
say I will donate $250 if we do it before the end of the year.
What?
We will do it before the end of the year. That's an absolute promise. Okay, yeah, we'll work this out for sure. That's amazing. That's generous and that's incredible.
Tomorrow on Extra Life.
Yeah.
More Tales because it's sick.
Well, we have a chat open now, so we can
We do.
figure it out.
For sure.
It's true.
Live in that dream.
That's
All
amazing.
right. And yeah, next time we do this, then I'll maybe go over what we missed from this session as a little bit of a
I was
goodie.
gonna ask you when we went off air, like, so what?
I can do it right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
For the
So
kids.
what you guys skipped over?
The pages and pages that we skipped.
Yeah. We used half a page. Tell us the other 2.5 pages.
So you would have met David. He was a former friend of yours who lost his mother the previous summer. He was a bit of a bully, just struggling with a lot of stuff. You would have met him. Barry would have caught on to what is happening super quick, and he was going to become a very big nuisance to you guys, kind of staking you out. David would have started doing the same. You would have run into the twin brother of a very famous author from this town. And you would have recognized this brother because he's a huge focal point of why this guy became an author. And you also know that he died a tragically stupid death by drinking himself to death trying to show off to kids in a park.
No.
Yeah, it was. Some kids bet him that he couldn't drink 12 bottles of Jack Daniels, and he did it in 8 minutes and then died.
Wow.
That was his story.
But he went out like a champ.
Bad Barry figures out what's going on, and he gets the idea, oh, this is like Back to the Future 2, and I could go make some bets in the past. But he doesn't realize that when he goes off the bus and pushes himself through that nausea, what happens is he kind of ends up entering a temporal rift of sorts, and it rapidly ages him to the point that he becomes a gibbering, jabbering kind of like I don't know, mummy creature out of time, displaced, that you would have had to have battled. David would have been reunited with his mother. He would have been able to reconcile a lot of the bad feelings he was having and put a lot of things behind him. The twin brother of the famous author, he would have taken some of his brother's books and set them aside for his brother, leaving the conundrum. Is this guy a true author, or did he just copy himself? And yeah, the last thing we would have had were you guys realizing that in the future, David became a very big, kind of smart, bigwig techie guy, and he was the donor and actually the inventor of the bus.
Whoa.
So you were going to take us Jennifer Love Hewitt's Ghost Whisperer, and we decided to go back to the future too?
Hell yeah.
Man.
Yep, I had a whole thing about love, loss, family, reconciliation, and instead we went.
We're gonna make the fucking magic school bus. Let's go run on Tang.
We went to Tang, skateboard patents, home invasions.
We had a slumber party. Thank you.
And I wouldn't have had it any other way. This was beautiful, guys. I loved it. I laughed so many times to the point where my face was hurting. And you guys all, as always, and Zane, just from playing the previous game with you, I can tell you're on board with the rest of this crew.
Man,
like,
let's
you guys
go all the time.
Fantastic role players, and this is a treat for me doing this game with you guys. And I can't thank you much for staying up this late to do it with me. Thank you.
Dude,
Thank you so much for running it, Colin.
Yeah,
you're
Pleasure,
amazing.
So
Colin.
good.
Appreciate you.
so good.
Um,
Everyone's so good.
And yeah. I guess then we'll do that classic thing of everyone let the people know where they can find you and where they can donate if you want them to donate somewhere specific.
Oh, let's start with me. I think the link is in the chat. I will be on Twitch tomorrow. No, it's not up there. Twitch.tv/Lady Christie. At what fucking time even is it? 1 to 4. I'm running Raging Grannies, which is a game about being a grandma in a fantasy world that also has a weapon, so that'll be a good time. And then tomorrow playing in Magical Kitties at 9 a.m., which is going to come so soon.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, I'm next. Cassandra, I don't have any social media, but I do have an Extra Life page down here. Feel free to donate. I am back at 8 a.m. to play some Minecraft, to which I've had about 2.5 hours of Minecraft practicing. So come watch me probably scream as I run away from bad guys and get blown up. And go, how do I build that thing again?
Just punch all the trees.
I'm just going to punch all the trees and should be great.
Yeah.
All right. Whoop.
Hey, that's me. My name is Zane Riley. You can find me on all the social medias in some form of that name. None of them look like me except for me. You please go and watch season 1 of Heels on Starz, season 2 of Righteous Gemstones, and a couple other shows that I can't remember at the time, but it just puts money in my pocket, and that'd be fantastic. So I can quit wrestling, which I'm also a wrestler, and it sucks. Oh, and buy one of these really nice shirts. It says,
where can they pick that up?
you can. Well, you would have to go to Caleb Conley's Instagram or social medias, CalebKonley, and he has all the links there because I don't care enough to push my own stuff mostly.
Their sweet shirts are super soft.
They're very nice.
They do
says
come
they
with
not-
sleeves, so
They don't come like this. You have to make this as a custom. So, but thank you very much for having me. It was a fantastic time.
Oh, you've been a great addition, and I'm so glad that I got to play with you, man. You're
Thank
fantastic.
everyone for going along with my really stupid ideas at all time this weekend.
Oh, it's one of the best ideas.
Oh yeah,
so
dude.
fun. It's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see here. Who else we have? Warrior.
No, sure. You can find me on the socials at WarriorMN. It's pretty much the same everywhere. Tomorrow, I'll be back at noon to play Country Time in Limbo, which is not about lemonade, unless it is. And then at 5 o'clock, I will be in the Fiasco game.
And it's going to be insane because Fiasco happens after we all have very little sleep, and it is chaos.
that last game is always real rough
I mean, as
in a good way.
Chris can attend to last year, and James can attend to because he was streaming it. It got real wild.
Mm-hmm.
It did get real well. Speaking of Chris, hey Chris.
Oh, thank you. Yep, there's my Twitter. I'll say I don't have anything to plug. I'm Grant CP everywhere. I don't know how much longer I'll be on Twitter with Elon Musk burning it to the ground. But nerdhorizons.com. You can also find me there. Donate to all the other people. This side around here. James, Cassie, Christy, Warrior. Please donate to all of them. And 250 is already paid. We're coming back.
Yeah,
look forward to
baby.
that.
Yeah.
To Derek
believe it.
Swaller, founder of the Feast,
Derek
Cyborg.
Mm.
I'm excited.
Can't believe it.
And hey, I've been in touch. I'm James. I'm going to be popping over to my brother's stream. You can find him at twitch.tv/Dave Wonder, and you can find him also on YouTube at, I believe, youtube.com/Dave Wonder. He's a kind of a big deal on YouTube, apparently. But check him out. He's doing a 27-hour stream. He's got some wrestlers that have been on, that are going to be on. Matt Cardona and Brian Myers from the Major Figs Wrestling Podcast. Lots of wrestling, superhero, action figure folks coming on. People that do custom action figures, people that do casting, people that are in the toy industry. Everybody from Tiny Mang Tuesdays is going to be coming on. I'm going to pop over there before I go to bed because why not? But he's holding it down all night until 4 p.m. tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'll be doing Minecraft in the morning with a bunch of people that have not played Minecraft and a couple people that have. It's going to be super fun. New Money Matt, Cassandra, me, Ben, some other friends from the WrestleCraft server. And then going to have prep school. We're going to break down all the games. If you want to know what Ben and I did, if you want to know how I put together Die Hard for D&D, we'll be chatting through that from 10 to noon. And then noon to 5, going to have, well, maybe noon to 4, a little heel turn showcase. And then I think I'm going to co-run some Jackbox with the lovely Cassandra to wrap us out. And I'll probably do that until the end of Fiasco. So we have 2 streams going. We can raise as much money as we possibly can for the kids, for some kids. We can't say for the kids because Penn State, I think. Anyway, pop on over to Dave Wonders right after this. And thank you immeasurably to Colin for jumping in and putting up with our BS over the years. I don't think that there's anything finer than showing up and like looking forward to late night Tales from the Loop. I'm proud of us. We stayed up.
I know. I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
We
big
all
shout out
stayed
for all
awake.
staying awake.
That's yes. That's a viewers. That's huge. That's
It is.
huge.
We're all so old.
We are
We did it,
all
baby.
very old.
Go pick up a shirt, punch a fascist in the face, donate money to the kids. Love them, Cyborg Chris's and Collins, and we'll see you soon for more Tales from the Loop. Bye.
Stay squid, everyone.
Bye. Stay squid.
Stay squid.
Don't get narshed.
Don't get nervous.
Don't be Grashly.